Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday GTA 5 online live stream. Impromptu because I almost never live stream on Thursdays, but hey, we're technically at the end of the event week, but we're also at the middle of the event week, since this event week technically ends on Monday the 16th. So we're kind of in the middle. There's not much going on right now, but I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. Let me double check my audio. Okay, audio sounds good. Perfect. So who do we have out there? Let's get them shouts out of the way. So Divine Watchers, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Ratia Galpi, welcome back, brother. Welcome back, man. Chill Gamer, what's up, bro? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And how are you today? It's good to see you, man. Who else do we have out there? Streamlabs, behave yourself. I got my eyes on you, Streamlabs. Matt Kirkland, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Draco, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you, man. Who else do we have out there? Gamer67, welcome back, brother. How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Chill Gamer, I appreciate that, man. We'll get there. We'll get there, brother. I got a great community in you guys. We will definitely get there. Yes, sir. We're on the road to 18,000. We're officially on the road to 18,000. We will definitely get it. So Charger 67, excuse me, Charger 667, oh my God, I can't speak today. Charger 677, sorry about that, bro. Charger 677, what's up, man? How's it going? Long time no see. So Charger 677 says, I'm having one of them days today. Does a salvage yard reset even though the weekly update is extended? I think it will. I think it will reset. I also think that the prize ride and the podium cars will reset as well. And we'll know that probably within the next 3 hours. Maybe, well, 2.5 hours. About 2.5 hours from now, we'll know. But I think they will reset. Exquisite, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Miguel Otego, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Cellcraft, what's up, brother? How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And everybody, Cellcraft is also a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, and show him some love. And Cellcraft, since you are a fellow content creator and you're a moderator, if you would like to post a link to your channel in chat, you may do so. Baltiway, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Exquisite says, DLC hype. I'm pretty hyped. I'm hyped for it. I think it's going to be good. So Gamer67 says, I'm headed toward the dizzy heights of 15 subs. And everybody, Gamer67 is also a fellow creator. Go to his channel as well and show him some love too. You guys know how we do it here. Inspector Todd, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you too, Exquisite. Thanks for joining us today. Excuse me. Okay, folks, let's hop right in and start this. I'm not expecting a really big crowd. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream, so probably not going to get a lot of people here. But we're going to do a little something. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make a little bit of more money, like we always do. So for anybody out there who's new to my channel, I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream. I don't typically live stream on my Thursdays, but it's kind of slow right now since we're in the middle of this extended event week, so there's not really much going on. So we're going to hop on and try to sell some cars and make some money. That's what we do. So if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Also, if you are new here, this is very important. Please read and follow the channel rules in the description section down below. I have a zero tolerance policy in place for any BS on my channel. FAFO University is in full effect. We're handing out scholarships all day. And I've got an itchy trigger finger. So just so everyone's aware. Operation Katana, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It does seem like bikers, but to me it also seems like nightclub. It seems like a cross between bikers and nightclub. Either way, I think it's going to be pretty good. Bear Warren, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Larry Evil, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, Exquisite, it is 3:11 p.m. for me. 3:11 p.m. here in Japan. Cellcraft, no problem, brother. No problem at all, man. You bet. Okay, folks, let's do this. Put that on pause. Turn that down. Bring this back up. Bring up the music. Okay, we can put that in the background. Bring up OBS. OBS is looking good. All right, let's transition. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we're not running any heists today. I might do Clucking Bell since we haven't done Clucking Bell in a while. Cody Hernandez, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to the channel. Possible Present, welcome back to the channel, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Ratio Galpi, I knew it. I called it. I knew we were getting a police bike, man. I knew we were getting a police bike. So yeah, that'll be the only other police vehicle that I buy, but I'm definitely going to get that police bike. So Youngie33, thanks for joining us. Welcome back to the channel. Matt Asbury, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. That is the weirdest ad I've ever seen. Yeah, this is one of those Japanese ads that can't be shown on, like, American YouTube. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let me get this ad out of here because I'm being distracted by anime boobies and booty. Get this out of here. Get out of here, please. Thank you. Hey, YouTube, fix your ads. Fix your YouTube. Okay. Those freaking ads. Yeah, Katana, we've been waiting. Oh, my God. We've been waiting for police bikes since 2014. That's absolutely true. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's start by making our rounds. The warehouses are full. So Luis N., thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Warehouses are full, so they should be good. Let's check the bunker, check the nightclub, make sure that popularity and everything is good. From there, we're going to source and sell a top-range vehicle. Then I think maybe we can do some Clucking Bell. The goal today is to make a cool $1 million. So we're going to try to make $1 million in the easiest way possible without doing some 3-hour heist like Dre. We're not going to do the Dre VIP contract. That's just ridiculous. So Exquisite says, yep, getting those annoying ads here too. No, you should have saw the ad that I just saw. You should have seen the ad that I just got. I don't need anime boobies and booyayas in my face while I'm trying to run a live stream. We don't need that. Exquisite, yes. Ad revenue does help the channel. Absolutely does help the channel. So Katana says I get those ads too. Yeah, I just got an ad for some big bodacious booyayas like right in my face. Right in the intro. It's like, geez, YouTube, I get it. Ad revenue is important, but is it that important? All right, let's make sure we got some snacks, and by snacks I mean Imani.
Hey.
What's up, girl? Look at Chop. Look at that sly dog. We know what Chop is doing down there. I got my eyes on you, Chop. I see you sitting over there. Chop knows what he's doing under that desk. That's sly dog. Literally, sly dog. Literally, that sly dog. We know what he's up to. That dog is smart. My dog is smart.
Ciao.
If a repeat customer is any indicator.
Yeah, Cellcraft, exactly.
I love to see you rip that shit apart.
No, Larry Evil, there were some pretty big bodacious booyayas, and I'm thinking, you have got to be kidding me. All right, so pistols, AP, aha. Machine gun, rifles, Mark II, good. Heavy, good. Shotgun, assault, good. Sniper. Heavy weapons, grenade, RP, and mini. Okay. And body armor. Okay, we're ready.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay. Luis Sen says, not just waiting for the police bike, but the cop outfits as well. Now they just need the police chopper with the rotating searchlights. Police cop, yeah, exactly. They should make it so that you can rotate the lights on the cars too. You know, it doesn't seem like it would be that big of a problem. All they have to do is just add animation for the lights, right? That's all they have to do is add some animation for it. Here's what I think. If Rockstar tried to do it, they would break something else in the game. I think that's why we don't have it. That'd be my guess. But I do agree with that. My question is, why is it that Rockstar didn't mention anything else about the other police outfits? Okay, so our money grind goal for today is to make another $1,000,000 just because. But before we do that, let's hit up our rounds. Yeah, I mean, it's quite possible that we might be able to purchase a police helicopter too. They didn't mention it, but that's not a stretch. Manage. I don't have an active personal vehicle. Did I lose my car? Hold on a minute. Let's call Moore's. Let's call Moore's Mutual. Let's call Moore's Mutual. I think one of my cars got blown up. Mpolo81, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
All our operators are on call right now. Please try later.
Okay, so my car is not blown up. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Give me my oppressor. As I punch the air. All right. Westside Gaming, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Control Everwine, welcome back, brother. How are you?
Hey, man. How you doing? Heck yeah.
Yeah, if it's Rockstar Games, they'll break something. Like, for example, when the new DLC releases next week, they're going to break something. So we need to make sure that we've got insurance on all of our vehicles. All right, let's stop by the nightclub first. And thank you guys for joining us. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream. Normally don't stream on Thursdays, but thank you guys for stopping in today anyways. I'm not expecting a really big crowd. This is going to be a nice, quiet, chill kind of a thing for us. So let's do it. Yeah, Game67 says, with the police bike coming out, it's going to be like chips from the 1980s. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. I just haven't decided what color I'm going to paint the bike yet. we know that we're getting the police motorcycle officer outfit. We get the CHP outfit. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. So Control Everyone thinks, or says, do you think we'll see double cash on CEO Cargo anytime soon? No. I don't think the rest of us will. If you're GTA Plus, you're getting double cash and RP on CEO crates, but the rest of us probably won't see it until September. Nice, we got a drunk dude. Let's throw him out. But I don't think we're going to see bonuses on CEO Special Cargo, until sometime around September. Oh, he's just off the dance floor. He's this way.
We're gonna have a good party here.
All right, let's throw the bum out. There he is. Yeah, that dude's lit. Let's get him out of here. So, Snipes Entertainment, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Westside Gaming says, I'm excited about the DLC. Looks like Rockstar's trying something new. I'm stoked about it too. I think it's going to be good. Spectacular, probably not, but I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to this new business mechanic. It's probably going to be similar to the nightclub right here, where you add additional businesses or you link them to the nightclub for passive income. That's my guess. Possible Present says, I bet you $100 that on Tuesday they'll break payphone hits. Bro, I think they're going to break payphone hits and everything in between. Rockstar is guaranteed to break something, man. I can almost guarantee you that. Yeah, Rockstar should have removed the garbage trucks as well, man. I agree. For MC. So Mpolo81 asks, am I excited for the summer DLC? Yes, I am. I think it's going to be good. Now, I'm not expecting anything spectacular, so I'm tempering my expectations, but I think it's going to be pretty decent. Excuse me. Okay, so let us go. Preferences. Bunker. Let's go to the bunker. Make sure we have bunker supplies over there. Cellcraft says, I should change my character's appearance. Looks like Frank. Who? Yeah, to look like Frank Poncherella. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, Game 7. Plenty of time to restock the warehouses. I'm going to keep my large warehouses full. I'll probably sell the small and mediums just for the extra money. So Snipes Entertainment says, I hope the DLC fixes dead spots. Bro, I really do think that Rockstar is going to break more stuff than fix it. Okay, let's order some supplies because we need some. Resupply. 75. Confirm. Okay, next. Eric McDuffie, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Welcome today. Welcome to this Impromptu Thursday live stream. It's good to see you, man. Oh, if I miss somebody in chat, it's not being done on purpose. Chat will go by really quickly sometimes, so just sound off again for me without spamming, and I'll try to get caught up as quickly as possible. So since we got to pay for the supplies we just bought, let's get rid of these excess weapons. Might as well get this out of here. So Cody says, I don't mind the garbage trucks. Pretty easy for me. Just put on music. Garbage trucks are nowhere near as bad as...
Okay, this should be about a...
Shut up. Nowhere near as bad as the stupid post ops trucks. Post ops was a complete and total time waster, man. Okay, so we want services, not services. Manage Iron Mule. So let's bring in our freshly painted Iron Mule. I'm actually not really happy with this paint job, so I'm probably going to change it again. I might have to go forest green on this one, just because. Yeah, well, Lewis N., like I said, why hasn't Rockstar released the remaining police outfits? Remember, we were supposed to get those police outfits as part of last winter's DLC, Agents of Sabotage, but Rockstar never released them. They must be releasing them for this summer's DLC. That's my guess, at least, anyway. This is extremely nauseating, by the way. All right, let's go. Extremely nauseating. Yeah, exquisite, exactly. I would love to see Rockstar fix the disappearing ammo. You know what else Rockstar needs to fix? The stupid rapid fire bug. The stupid NPC rapid fire bug. You need to get that crap squared away. Yeah, Gary7 says, anybody want a fleet of box fills? They're going cheap. Only if we get to sell them for parts. Exquisite says, you're not using the MCT for purpose? Yeah, I don't use the MCT because I like going to my businesses. Yeah, I like visiting my businesses. It's called immersion. For me, it's immersion. It's just like I like going to my business properties to see my workers. That's why we have the business properties in the first place. Now, if I'm in a rush or something like that, I'll use the MCT, but I have the MCT, but I choose not to use it. You know, for the same reason that I don't buy ammunition from the interaction menu. And that's because I prefer to go to my armorer. You know, what's the point of having an armorer at an agency that gives you a 5% discount if you're not going to use them? So yeah, I have an MCT, but I choose not to use it. All right, let's land this mofo and not explode. Yeah, for me, it's all about immersion. I find it more immersive, if you will, if I'm driving around the map, or for that matter, flying around the map, visiting each one of my properties in person. That makes the game more fun for me. And there it is. That pays for the supplies. Well, most of them anyway. Oh, Lewis said, that sounds hilarious. I wonder if Rockstar would let us do that, man. You know, one of the first things I'm going to try when we get the car wash is get one of my convertibles and drive through the car wash with the top down. I'm actually going to try that. All right, that's done. Okay, let's get rid of the chopper. Manage, return. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, you know what? Let's jump right into. Let's jump right into Clucking Bell. Let's do a Clucking Bell, get 500K, and we'll sell some cars. Let's do Clucking Bell, because we haven't done Clucking Bell in a while. So Eric McDuffie says he's. Oh, I'm at the wrong place. Hold on. Oops. References. Agency. There we go. Totally at the wrong freaking place. So Eric says he's going to sell the MCs one more time so we can do the post-ops trucks for the last time. Bro, that's sadistic, man. That is sadistic. That's totally and completely sadist right there. So what's that? Gamers7 says, I read that post-ops has filed for Chapter 11. That might be... There might be some canon lore behind that, man. There might be some canon lore. Cody Hernandez says, Final Destination car. Well, oh my God. Nope. Yeah, we don't talk about Final Destination here. So, Operation Katana, there are going to be 2 more businesses that we can buy. We'll be able to get the Smoke on the Water cannabis business and the Helitours business. So, there are 2 more businesses that we can buy, apparently. Let's go. So Scrummer asks, how long will I be live? We'll be on for probably the next 2.5 hours. Just making a little bit of money on the side. Nothing really big. All right, where's my oppressor? All right, let's go. So James, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, they definitely got to play the theme to the movie Car Wash. That was an awesome freaking movie right there. That was I love that movie. Car Wash, straight out of the 1970s. Absolutely freaking love that movie. All right, slush fun. Let's do it. Well, Westside Gaming, that's probably where Rockstar got the inspiration for it. It wouldn't surprise me. Rockstar takes inspiration for some of its content from movies, believe it or not, without pulling it directly. All right, let's do this. So Mortal asks, any tips on improving my flying? It depends on what you're flying. Well, let me say that it's easier to fly helicopters than it is to fly airplanes. Try this. I would say go to LSIA or go to the airfield at Sandy Shores. Steal one of the aircraft out there and just practice with it. Also, it depends on whether or not you're playing with a controller or mouse and keyboard. It's easier to fly aircraft with a controller. So I recommend using a controller instead of mouse and keyboard. That might help you. Because I use a controller. I suck with mouse and keyboard. I suck at it, so that's why I use a controller exclusively. All right, let's see here. Johnny on the spot, you're freaking fired. Where's my phone? Westside Gaming says flight school. That's actually a really good point. I forgot flight school was a thing. I totally forgot that flight school was a thing. That is a very good point. Flight school, it's funny because I never used flight school. I didn't even use it for the early cache. I did it a couple times and said, yeah, this is a waste of time. But flight school is not a bad idea. And that's the flight school at the LSI airport. Mechanic. Johnny on the spot, get off that G-spot.
What you need, boss?
Oof.
Some wheels? I can bring them round.
Hey, girl,
Talk about triple extra large. Jeez, that's a large woman. Okay. We want agency, armored. Let's go.
At you.
Yeah, Lewis, exactly. If you see an old man with a bottle in a bag, don't drink it. Oh, my God. Yeah, the bottle cap bomber, yeah. I totally remember that. The bottle cap bomber. Like I said, that movie Car Wash was one of the quintessential movies from the 1970s. Absolutely loved that movie. So Cellcraft says he thinks some aspects of the Car Wash is from Breaking Bad. I think you're right. Yeah, it's not a stretch. Rockstar takes they take design cues for their games, or stories at least, for the games and gameplay from television and from movies. Not all of it, but some of it. Toby Plays Games, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, she's going through the whole McDonald's, man. She goes through the whole menu. That was a big woman. That was a large woman. Yeah, 6'4", 300 pounds. She's built like an NFL linebacker.
Can I help you?
D. Morellis, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're talking about that classic 1970s movie called Car Wash. One of the part of the movie, at one part of the movie, there was a suspected bottle cap bomber. And basically, it was just some guy who had to get give a urine sample to his doctor. So he pulled into the car wash and grabbed a random bottle. He grabbed a random bottle that was in like a paper bag, right? Dumped out whatever beer or whatever is in the bottle, and he had to go to the bathroom. So he ran to the bathroom. He ran to the restroom to give his sample, and the guys that worked at the car wash thought it was the bottle cap bomber, because apparently there was some terrorist running around putting bombs in bottles and blowing places up. So
It's your last night today.
I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to say you have to watch it. But it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, Ratchuk, exactly. Every sandwich and a Diet Coke. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Let's wait for this guy before we can take their floor money. All right, let's get that floor money. Yeah, Hollywood, they don't make movies like that anymore. They don't make movies like that anymore. How many of you guys, and I know some of you OGs out there got to remember Dolomite. I know you guys got to remember Dolomite. Dolomite, The Human Tornado, Petey Wheatstraw, The Devil's Son-in-Law. I think I still have some of his movies. Rudy Ray Moore. I have some of his movies on VHS. I got to check my cabinet, but I'm pretty sure I still have his movies. Yeah, Dolomite, yeah. Randy Mars, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream. Gamers7, yes, thank you. Everybody, if you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. The Shadows 66, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hendo, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Hendo says, I really hope that the DLC trailer is better than what's on the newswire. Yeah, that ish sounds. It does. It does. I don't even know if we're going to get a trailer. I was hoping we had gotten one yesterday. The funny story behind that is that the newswire dropped at around midnight my time yesterday, right when I was about to go to sleep, right when I was about to go to bed and wrap things up. That's when I stopped by Twitter and saw that Tez Fund and GTA Series Videos updated their post on Twitter. And I said, you have got to be kidding me. Rockstar Games is straight up trolling us right now, man.
Here, what up?
Rockstar Games is straight up trolling us right now. That's ridiculous.
Wait a second. You're dead,
So I was awake till 2:30. I was awake till 2:30 in the morning cutting that video because it was important to get that information out as quickly as possible. I know a lot of you guys were waiting on an update. On the summer DLC, and we finally got one. We finally got one. But for me, it dropped at midnight. It took 2.5 hours to make that video. I was not happy yesterday. Yeah, I was not happy. Yeah, was not happy about that. But I had to get the information out. So it's out. That's what she said. It's out.
There should be a source of cash in there somewhere, just like the last time. Don't be overconfident. You might have tightened security since our last incursion.
Hey, people!
Double kill.
Die, fucker!
Yeah, so Hendo, I don't think Rockstar has ever released a DLC without a trailer. So I'm kind of surprised that we didn't get a trailer yesterday, man. I'm pretty shocked about that. But you know what? Hey, that's Rockstar Games for you.
I'm afraid
Give me that floor money.
retribution is out. They know you're coming for them.
Give me that money. Them dudes are rich. Look at that. Give me that floor money. I got to pay for the potato chips somehow. And thank you guys for joining us. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. So Toby Plays Games. I think the Michael DeSanta DLC is coming this winter. Yeah, we're guaranteed to get a winter DLC. So we just have to be patient. So we're definitely getting a winter DLC this year. And I think that's going to be the biggie. That'll be the one with Michael DeSanta. Give me that floor money. And we're making some serious bank on that floor money today. Remember, people, flow money is good money. Yeah, Exquisite. I'm surprised that they haven't released a trailer. Okay, a Cellcraft, I appreciate you stopping in, brother. It's good to see you as always. Take care, man. God bless to you, bro. We'll see you next time. All right, let's keep going. Now, one thing that the newswire didn't mention was whether or not we're getting additional garage space. It didn't mention it. I can't remember if the Agents of Sabotage newswire mentioned garage space or not. Hopefully Rockstar is not going to be stingy this time and will give us additional garage space with this new property. Hopefully. All right, let's get out of here. Tobias Anderson, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream. Get wrecked.
Who got hit?
Yeah, give me that RP. I want all the RP. Let's go. Get wrecked. Get out of here with your motorcycle. I'm in a rush. So exquisite ass, do I have vehicles stored in Vinewood? No, not in the Vinewood garage. No, I'm not on GTA Plus. So I don't have any. Not there. Dracula, how's it going? It's good to see you, man. Dracula says 69 watching reminds me of Miss Booyah. Oh, yes. 69 is the best number ever. Don't read chat and drive the armored Kuruma at the same time. It never ends well. Yeah, but to answer your question, no, I don't have any vehicles in the Vinewood garage, and that's only because I don't have GTA Plus.
A consummate professional as always. Now we have money to take these guys down.
They totally didn't need that fence. All right, done.
Now we're ready.
Dark Reference, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. No, there is no weekly update. The current event week is extended through June 16th, through next Monday, and that's because June 17th is the DLC release day. Hendo, agreed 100%. I'm not giving Rockstar any more of my freaking money. I don't give a rat's butt about the about the Vinewood Car Club. When Rockstar gave a 100-car garage to GTA Plus, they did the one thing that I feared they would do, and that's monetize garage space. The one thing that all players have been asking for. So I'm hoping that Rockstar continues with the trend of adding 10-car parking with properties.
Hey,
Because we got 10-car garage spaces with the Darnell Brothers Garment Factory. I hope they do the same with the car wash. Okay. Let's go. So Matt Kirkland, I think they're going to reset it, man. They might reset it. But again, we won't know until probably for another 2 hours. I think we'll find out in about 2 more hours. So sit tight on that. We're probably not going to get any new robbery vehicles for the week, but I think Rockstar might reset it. They might reset the vehicles that are there now. So even if you've stolen the vehicle for the week, Rockstar may reset the current vehicles that are there. So sit tight for another 2 hours. We might find out. Let's go get some body armor, I guess. Everything else we got. So Dark Reverend says, oh, nice, because I still have my salvage yard robberies and FIB missions. Yeah, you got plenty of time, man. You got plenty of time.
What can I get you?
Burns 441, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Chris Cox again, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. So Chris Cox says, they should make the Vinewood Garage available to buy for in-game credit. I agree. I totally agree. They should allow players to buy it. But they made it exclusive because they want people signed up to GTA Plus. They want those microtransactions. That's why they did it. Pistols, AP.
Yup. Gotta load up.
Everything else I got. Body armor. Okay, let's go. And Tomboy, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us, man.
Stay strapped.
Yeah, welcome to this impromptu Thursday GTA 5 Online live stream. Now, Hendo, It's a travesty. That's what it is. It ain't just the same. It's a travesty, bro. Rockstar, they literally took the one thing the players have been asking for and locked it behind GTA Plus. And that's a vehicle garage space. That's what most of us play this game for, collecting the vehicles. We want the cars. We want to buy, we want to customize cars, but we're running out of garage space. Okay, where the crap is my oppressor? Or whatever. Let's see. Let's call Johnny. Actually, we don't even need to call Johnny on the spot. Johnny sucks. But Rockstar knew exactly what they were doing when they released the Vinewood Club. They screwed up because they released it too little, too late. I think more people would have benefited or would have been enthused about GTA Plus if they had released it when GTA Online first released. If that makes any sense. It would have made more sense back then to have some kind of a subscription-based benefit service for players that want it. I just did that. I totally just did that. Get back in there. Totally just did that. So Dark Reverend says, back up. Toby Plays says, Rockstar wants you to spend money on... Yes, of course. It's all about microtransactions. They want you to spend money on their games, yes. On a almost 12-year-old game, they want us to keep spending money. Garage. Dark Reference says, hopefully this DLC adds new garage space for both land and air vehicles. Because we just recently got an additional 15 air vehicle spots for aircraft at the hangar, I don't think we're getting any new space for air vehicles. But I'm hoping that we get more garage space for cars. Dracula is correct. GTA Plus members will also get an additional spin at the casino. Now, that being said, hopefully Rockstar didn't patch the casino spin method. I don't think they did, but I'm going to be testing that next week. Definitely going to be testing it next week.
Whatever.
All right, here we go. So Ali Shahid, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Thanks for joining us. Yes, I am pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be good. Exquisite says, apparently if you would buy just for 1 month and store your vehicles there, they would be stored there even after your subscription runs out. That is true, yes. You can keep your vehicles there, but if your subscription expires, then you can neither add nor withdraw any vehicles from the garage. So if you're just someone who just wants a place to store your cars, it's actually worth it. Me, I'm not giving Rockstar any more money. They don't deserve it. Okay, next. Let's do this. So I'm hoping for a new garage space. Excuse me. So Lord Skywalker, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
On the cartel's operations and a new hacking device after our friend the tech genius with the terabyte deactivated.
Let's go.
Last one. Oh, and of course, we'll need another train.
But I am pretty excited about it. Looks like, in addition
Don't worry. We may share a goal, but I'm
to the get wrecked. In addition to the car wash, we're also going to be able to buy 2 more businesses. Nailed it. We'll be able to buy 2 more businesses. That's the Heli-Tours business and the freaking Smoke on the Water weed business. Both of which apparently are going to boost profits for air freight cargo and our weed factory. Now, provided you have those businesses in the first place. So that's going to be pretty cool. I am curious to know how that mechanic's going to work, though. And thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for stopping in. We're just playing a little bit of GTA. Not expecting a really big crowd today. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream. I don't typically stream on my Thursdays. But I figure since we are technically in the middle of this current event week, I figured I'd hop on for a bit and, we make some money. That's basically what we're doing today. We're money grinding. Found him. I got to murk this guy out.
I can
Get wrecked.
Found it? Then find a way to take it.
That dude was totally playing
Information on that laptop is
evade and persuade.
perfect time to strike.
Hot Stepper, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Hendo. Based on what I've seen in the newswire, we're going to have to behave like a normal business person. If the cops get too become too self-aware of what we're doing, then we're going to have to behave like normal business owners, which I assume to mean that we're going to have to wash cars. I think that's what they mean. That's what it said in the newswire anyway. They kind of alluded to that. All right, so we need to go.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Right there. Let's go. So yeah, I think we're going to have to wash cars. Will you guys get the crap out of here? So Dracula, according to Rockstar's Newswire, if you buy the Helitor's business, that will give a boost to air freight cargo. And that's coming directly from Rockstar's Newswire. Now, here's what I don't know. Exactly what kind of a boost are we talking about? Are we talking about passive income? Will the Helitors bring in additional crates? How's that work? That's the one thing we don't know. King and Courage Gaming, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream. Yeah, that's like the one thing that we don't know about.
You should receive an image of the terabyte we need to infiltrate. Take a look.
Yeah, Hendo, that was kind of my reaction, man. That was kind of my reaction. So, if the heat gets too hot, then I have to behave like a normal businessman, which means what? Exactly, what does that mean? I got to stand out there and wash cars? Okay. As long as I get a cool outfit to go along with it, I'm fine with that, I guess. Where's my AP pistol? All right. Yeah, that still doesn't quite make any sense. A 10-pound drone versus 2-ton car. Somebody make it make sense. Yeah, Rockstar logic, right?
Right. You should be good to pay the terabyte a visit.
Yeah, Cade's Arcade, good to see you, bro. Thanks for joining us. That was my initial thought. More than likely, it's going to have the same mechanic as Popularity for the nightclub. So I think that's what we're looking at. So where you got to run like small missions or something like that. You know, if that's the case, okay. I don't have really have a problem with that.
You got it? Key to commandeering the trade.
Possible President says, I hope we can hire Miss Red Shirts to do the car washing wearing a bikini. Ooh, my goodness. If that's the case, 10 out of 10 DLC. If that's the case, it's a 10 out of 10 DLC. Hendo says, hopefully it's better than it seems like it's going to be. But I don't know, though. Not much faith in Rockstar anymore. I can see how it will be a little difficult. To find fun in a game that's this old, especially when Rockstar is seemingly bankrupt of ideas and mostly focused on monetization. But I have a pretty good suspicion about this DLC. I think it's going to be pretty good. Not overly spectacular. Yeah, that person totally ran into me. So I am cautiously optimistic about it. Get out of here. Again, for me, it's just another way to make money in the game, and it allows us to tie in additional businesses to a single property. So I don't really have a problem with it, but again, we don't quite know how the gameplay mechanics, or the mission mechanics at least, are going to function. My guess is that it's going to be similar to the nightclub. But we're going to find out in a few short days.
You pissed off the wrong team. Help him. Fucking hit.
Oh, found the keys. All right, let's get the keys and get out of here.
Once you found the keys, the train should be at your disposal.
Yeah, here's what I would say. I thought that
Let's go.
Bottom Dollar Bounties was definitely below average. Agents of Sabotage, I thought, was a stellar DLC. I enjoyed it. I actually liked Agents of Sabotage very much. I thought it was a good DLC. Oscar Guzman Flies Again was a massive waster of a player's time.
Somebody help him. Say adios,
Oh.
puto.
Totally did not need to get out of the car, but okay. Who is this? Hold on a second. Excuse me for one sec. Yeah, we might be coming up on our first FAFO for today. Hold on a second. Dragonheart, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Who is this? Kane Bartos. No, you need to read my channel rules in the description section down below. Take a second, read the channel rules in the description, okay? That will answer all of your questions. If you're looking to play Grand Theft Auto with someone, my recommendation is that you join the public session. Okay, we're not going to worry about him. Let's just go. Again, Dragonheart, good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Hendo, Bottom Dollar Bounties was trash. It was not a good DLC at all. The only thing good about Bottom Dollar Bounties was freaking Jeanette. Jeanette was the only good thing about that DLC. That's it. As soon as she said bacon mac and cheese later, I said, yup, she's a keeper. She's definitely a keeper. She was the only good thing about that DLC. As soon as she, yeah. Oh, Lewis, you know what I'm talking about. As soon as she said bacon mac and cheese, I said, yep, she's a keeper. Definitely a keeper. I mean, as far as thickness is concerned, you can't get much thicker than Jeanette. She is dummy thick. Endo says I have to disagree. She's annoying AF. That's funny. All I have to say is that Jeanette can keep them boots on. Get out of here. As soon as she said bacon mac and cheese, I was like, yes, sir. Bring it on, please. Just give me a second. I'll get caught up on the chat in just a minute. Give me all the RP. Give me all that RP. All right. Cocaine Bartos, what you need to do is check below the actual view count. The actual view counter, there's a little word that says more. That's a link. Click on that link. That will open up the description section down below. And that's all the channel rules right there. So you need to read my channel rules, okay? Read and follow the channel rules. That'll answer all of your questions. Again, you cannot join my session. I do not host sessions for randoms or for other players for that matter. If you're looking to play Grand Theft Auto with other players, you should probably join a public session. There are plenty of players in a public session that can help you out. Let me get some water. I'm thirsty. And thank you guys for sticking with us. If you haven't done so, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Let me get some of this water. This fat-free water. Oof. Water be hitting differently when you're thirsty. Okay, let's go. Okay, we need to go. Hold on a second. Hold it. Okay, let's head back. I think we're good. We don't need to re-up and rearm, so we should be good to go. Let's just head back to the agency. Excuse me. Dragonheart says that country accent was what sealed the deal for me. Hey, you know what it was for me? When she said, first of all, it was those cowboy boots. Second of all, it's when she said bacon, mac, and cheese. Give me a second. So Aaron Ben Shlomo. Okay, that was the second setup mission for the Clucking Bell farm raid. So we're running through the Clucking Bell raid. That's what we're doing right now. Let's get some body armor. Everything else we have. We got snacks.
Got some cool stuff here for you.
Let's see. For? Pistols, AP. Yes, please.
Gotta have a mag of that.
And body armor. Okay, let's call up the Vigilante, because that should make this next mission a crap ton easier. Exit to ground. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for joining us on this impromptu Thursday live stream. I typically don't live stream on my Thursdays for reasons. But here we are today. I figure since we're technically in the middle of this current event week, since this event week has been extended through June 16th, there's still plenty of time to get some good money grinding out of the way before the release of the upcoming DLC. Hold it. Let's see here. There we go. All right, and what we're doing is running through Clucking Bell. When we're finished with Clucking Bell, we're going to do vehicle cargo and some FIB files. We're just going to make a quick meal today just because. Nothing over the top, nothing spectacular. Now, I know someone had a question about whether or not the prize ride, the podium car, and the robbery cars at the salvage yard would reset. I believe they will. Probably within the next hour and a half. Those should reset. Technically, they should reset. So anybody out there in chat that's already completed, like already won the podium car or prize ride or completed any of the vehicle robberies, sound off in chat. Probably in the next hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm pretty sure that those items will reset.
I knew it was you. I finally got one of those phones that shows the number of who's calling.
So Iman is so sus asks, when does diamonds for the casino go away? June 16th. So you still have plenty of times if you have a solid heist crew to link up and get them diamonds. So diamonds go away on June 16th. Or technically you'll be able to get them. You can still get the diamonds through June 16th. Okay, that's what the newswire states anyway. So Ratyuk says he's done all except one robbery. So yeah, definitely let me know. Those vehicle robberies should reset. Which means if you haven't done them, or if you've already done them, you can probably do them again. Rockstar routinely does that when they extend an event week. So, yeah, Burns441 says, diamonds are forever. At least that's what she said. Burns441, that's the only thing she said, man. That's the only thing she said. Because that's the only thing she was thinking about. So Lewis says, I didn't want to win the Futo, but I did. I won that stupid car last year, man, when it was on the podium last year. I got the one with the rusty livery. That's the one I got. So I don't need to win it again. I'm Just Lee. What's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so let's send not the oppressor, send the armored Kuruma back. So vehicles, return. And let's call Johnny on the spot. Johnny, get off that G spot. Johnny is always on that G spot. Mechanic.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
So Chill Gamer asks, what weird question, what's your favorite gaming snack? I don't typically snack when I game. Yeah, I don't typically snack when I game, and that's just because I'm too busy focusing on the game to eat. So, if nothing else, I'll have like a, maybe like a soda or sports drink or something next to me, some water, but I typically don't snack when I'm eating. That's even if I have like an extended live stream that'll go for like 6 hours. I typically don't snack. I'll just be patient until I'm finished. Okay, we want Ron, Wind Farm Facility, Vigilante.
It's coming at you.
So Gamer7 says, if I remember correctly, the last time we had an extended event week, nothing reset. That's quite possible. It's been a while. I don't remember if anything reset for the Oscar Guzman release, but I'm pretty sure something did reset for Agents of Sabotage, for the major DLC release. But again, we'll find out in about an hour and a half. If it doesn't reset, it doesn't reset. It doesn't matter to me because I already have the, I got both the podium car and prize ride, so I don't need either one. Nailed it. You know, here's a fun fact. I didn't realize that the Vigilante here is actually classified as a supercar. Get wrecked. As I fly into the side of a mountain. So a note to chat, don't re-chat and drive the vigilante. It never goes well. Yeah, K's Arcade, like I said, we'll have to see. It's quite possible that they might. I do know that Rockstar has reset the podium car before. They've definitely done that. Because I've won the podium car twice in a row. Driving on 2 wheels. Look at that. 2 wheels. This is the most ridiculous freaking car in GTA. All right, everybody gets murked. Yeah, this makes this mission a whole lot easier. Oops. All right, everybody's dead. Hold it, not yet. Okay, now they're dead. Now everybody's dead. All right, snacks, armor. Get rid of that stupid machine gun. I hate that thing. There we go. AP pistol. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's get the stuff and get out of here. And hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Only thing I hate about the Vigilante is that the windows aren't bulletproof. They should be. They need to be. At a minimum, give us bulletproof windows, Rockstar. At a minimum. All right, next.
There should be both weapons and gear at these locations. Once you're satisfied, I strongly advise that you move everything to the lockup. If you're feeling voracious, you can hit more than one gang and seize any extra equipment.
Oh, give me a second. Let me get caught up on the chat. Hold on.
We hit the factory. Any gangs you trifled with will have reinforcements waiting if you ever return. For example, to steal one of their cars.
So Lewis N says if we can also get the cop outfits, we should also get the donut shop. That'd be perfect, wouldn't it? That'd be perfect, wouldn't it? I think that would be a nice joke. Rockstar should allow us to buy the donut shop. I do agree with that. That is funny. Endo says, you ever seen a Vigilante on anything but its stock wheels? It's goofy. Yeah, I've seen the Vigilante on Benny's. Dumbest thing I've ever seen, man. I've actually seen it on Benny's. Yo, I'm Jess Lee. Yeah, I managed to, I did all of those solo on hard difficulty. I did them solo on hard difficulty. I've actually recorded the footage, and I'm going to be releasing that over the next couple of days so I can finish that playlist on my channel. But that roof mission was a nightmare. The easiest way to finish the roof mission is to use the assault shotgun. The automatic assault shotgun. That's the best way to deal with it. Because it's got the highest DPS of any other game. Excuse me, any other weapon in the game. Any other ballistic weapon, that is. So Clay, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Parlay, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us today. Get wrecked. But yeah, it was not easy. I almost rage quit several times, but I got it done. I realized that the easiest way to deal with the mercenaries on the roof of the casino is to use the assault shotgun.
These weapons and gear can never be traced to us. Just
Don't use any other weapon, use the assault shotgun. You'll murk out everything.
in their pocket. We'll need a getaway vehicle with a similar provenance. That's for another day.
Okay, we're here. So Clay, it is possible that we'll get a trailer today. I'm surprised that we didn't get a trailer yesterday. Personally, we should have got a trailer yesterday. Confirm. It's kind of weird that Rockstar didn't give us a trailer.
Got it.
But that's Rockstar Games, so. So Dragonheart says they need to give us a Batman outfit to go with a vigilante. You know, I'm pretty sure that if we're creative enough, we can probably find some clothing pieces at like the clothing store and the mask store to make us look as close to Batman as possible. Jet Black, good to see you. Thanks for joining. She's saying that you watched TGG playing the new game last night. No need to buy it now. Yeah, I think that you're talking about Mind's Eye. Yeah, I think Mind's Eye is getting a lot of unnecessary hate.
Good job.
I will say that I'm not making excuses for the developer. I think they rushed the game. I think they rushed it out. But what I do think is that once the developer begins to release these day one patches, people should go back and revisit it. Like I said, I pre-ordered from Amazon.us, but for me, it's not going to arrive here until next week. I'm not going to get my copy until the 18th for the Series X. And by the time my copy gets here, all the day one patches should be up, should be released. So my gaming experience will probably be different from everyone else's. But the game seems to be poorly optimized. I think the game is getting a lot of unnecessary hate. That's what I think is happening. It's getting a lot of unnecessary hate. To me, it looks fine. The game looks okay. Preferences. Let's go back to the agency. And I think also part of the problem is that, you know, you have many players out there that are comparing it to GTA. They're comparing it to GTA. They're comparing it to like Mass Effect, or to like some of the older Far Cry games. And I got to remind people that that game is none of that. It's its own separate franchise. It's a completely different game. So we should probably judge the game based on its own merits. Again, I don't have hands-on yet, so I can't make any kind of a decision on it. Yeah, Dragonheart, that's exactly my point. As long as the developers stick with it and continue to release patches to improve the game, it'll be fine. It will be fine. Now, again, the developers should have never released that game in such a state. They should have never released a game like that. Especially Leslie Benzies.
Hey.
Especially Leslie Benzies. Who worked on everything from GTA 3 all the way up to GTA 5.
Right,
he
talk.
should have known better. They should have never released a game in that state. Okay. I think we're good. Let's put some body armor on. Not parachute, body armor.
Take your time. You own the place after all.
All right. Let's get some snacks.
Stay strapped.
So I'm Just Lee asks, who is better, Batman, Bruce Wayne, or Green Arrow? Batman. Without a doubt, Batman. All All right, let's go. We're on the clock, people. Kind of, sort of. And thank you guys for joining us and sticking with us. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream. Just having a little bit of a chill, laid-back playthrough of some GTA Online, since we're technically in the middle of the event week. The event week which was extended. So AJ Bala, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Excuse me. Pardon me for just one sec. Okay. So Khan Asada Fryers 22. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining us today. Just give me 1 second. William Koza, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Jet Black says there was mixed reactions to the game in TGG's chat. Well, we got to remember that TGG's community is a dedicated GTA community. So, you know, again, we're talking about people that compared Mind's Eye, trying to make a direct comparison from between Mind's Eye and Grand Theft Auto. You can't do that. They're two completely different games. Or should I say, people shouldn't do that. It's okay. I'm happy that I pre-ordered. I'll try it when it gets here, and if it's a bad game, it's a bad game. If it's a good game, it's a good game. It's okay, because guess what? I ordered the physical copy. I got a physical copy of the game, so that goes in my library. Okay. Manage. Request. Yeah, I got me a physical copy of the game. That's all that matters. For me, at least, anyway. Okay, let's go, people. We're on the clock. Johnny on the spot, you still suck. So, Clay, according to Rockstar's Newswire, freaking Martin Madrazo is going to be our point of contact. Martin freaking Madrazo. I am sick of hearing from Martin freaking Madrazo. So that's like minus 1 point right there. Get wrecked. Now, if it were Mrs. Madrazo, that would be different. Mrs. Madrazo is kind of hot. She's kind of hot. Hey, if it's good enough for Trevor, then it's good enough for the rest of us. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, hit and run. Let's do it. If it's good enough for Trevor, it's good enough for the rest of us. And I hope you guys are all doing well out there. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, this is an impromptu Thursday live stream of some Grand Theft Auto Online. Not expecting a really big crowd today. It's just going to be nice, quiet, chill, laid back. We're making a little bit of money before the upcoming event week. And I got to remember to double check my supplies at the bunker. We'll try to get that bunker full again before the next upcoming, for the next live stream, so we can sell it again.
Salutations. There are
He said, salutations.
vehicles spread across these locations. Sending surveillance footage of the gangs I found. Check them out. Now remember, these are the same groups from whom you may have
I'm Just Lee. That is a true statement.
return to one of them. They'll surely be ready for a repeat offense.
But we all know, based on story mode, and based on what happened with the Cayo Frico heist, we know that Trevor was slapping them cheeks. We know for a fact that Trevor was absolutely slapping them cheeks. And Mrs. Madrazo didn't seem to mind at all. Apparently, Martin Madrazo didn't seem to mind either. Meek, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Like I said, if it's good enough for Trevor, then it's good enough for the rest of us. I'm going to leave it at that. Boom. So Clay says, imagine if they added a lock-on jammer to the armored Kuruma. They might. Rockstar said they're adding lock-on jammers to 50 additional vehicles. This could be one of them. So Matthew says, sus joke. Hey, if it's good enough for Trevor, it's good enough for the rest of us. That's all I got to say. William Sikorsky, what's up, man? How's it going? So you got platinum on Mind's Eye. So just completed the story and get a couple of weapon skills. Oh, okay. And again, I guess Mind's Eye is not for everyone, but I do think that Mind's Eye is getting a bad rap. People should wait. And I understand why people are angry. I get it. The game should have never released like that, but I am happy that I pre-ordered my copy. I'm happy that I pre-ordered my copy. So, and I got a physical copy. I didn't get a digital release. I got a physical copy of the game. So I'm fine with that. By the time I get it, most of the day one patches will be out. That's what I'm mostly concerned with. All right, so let's see. There we go, railgun. Totally missed that shot. Get wrecked. All right. I really hate Merriweather. All right, let's go. Clay, I think that's one of the cutscenes that Rockstar will allow us to skip because that's the Dre VIP contract cutscenes. I think are like the only cutscenes that we can't skip.
Oh my God!
Those are like the only ones. All right, let's go. The Canis Castigator. Man, this thing needs a.
This is too much.
This thing needs to get fixed.
There's a garage near the factory where you can store the getaway car.
Okay, since we have the Castigator, we can simply head straight to Paleto Bay on the highway. We don't need to take a shortcut. This thing is fast enough to outrun Merriweather, so that shouldn't be a big deal. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us this afternoon on this impromptu Thursday live stream. We're just sitting back chilling, making some money like we always do here. Get wrecked.
Excellent choice. We're not in any rush.
Jet Black says the chassis is kink. That chassis ain't kink. That chassis is done, man. That chassis is through. The frame rails and everything else are bent on this thing. Oops. Them dudes are pissed. Yeah, we can usually outrun them in this thing, so I'm not too terribly concerned. Although they all have freaking aimbot. Stouffer, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I'll get caught up on chat in just a second. We got to get this thing delivered. Yeah, yeah, the frame rails and everything are bent on this thing. This thing needs to be fixed. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is not the Canis Castigator. This is the Canis Terminus, which is usually fast enough to outrun freaking Merryweather. Although Merryweather, I swear. Yeah, I'm Just Lee. It's over! Death embrace you! Hopefully Rockstar will fix NPC dialogue. Hopefully. Let's get this thing to the mod shop and get it fixed. Unbelievable. Alright, Beaker, open the garage. That's what she said. Open up. Alright, they totally didn't need that fence.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Alright, there we go. It's fixed. So, Meek, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for watching the content, man. Like I said, we focus specifically on solo player content on my channel. Now, the surprising thing is that everything that a solo player can do, crews can do. So it also benefits multiplayer teams as well. We're here. All right, Canis Terminus, confirm. Let's get out of here. I got shot in the face. Ouch.
Go after another option.
Totally got shot in the face.
Who you want to use? Getaway car secured. Well done. Now clear the area. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, Hendo, remember when they broke that? You remember when they actually broke that with the bottom dollar bounties, where they took away, they accidentally removed player dialogue? That was a bug, right? So they fixed it with Agents of Sabotage, and they brought all their voices back. I was like, dang it, Rockstar. The one thing they could have left broken, and they fixed it. I was so happy when Sasanta and KDJ would shut up. Maybe we'll get lucky and maybe they'll break their dialogue again, man. Seriously. All right, done. So I'm Just Lee says, I never did Oscar Guzman. I hate flying in the game. That's why I never bothered. The flying mechanic in Grand Theft Auto Online is broken. We got to remember that Grand Theft Auto Online and Grand Theft Auto 5 is a game that tries to do everything. So I'm Just Lee asks, is KDJ is ludicrous, right? No, he's an actual person. KDJ stands for Kenny Dixon Jr. Kenny Dixon is a real DJ from Detroit. So he's an actual real person. As a matter of fact, we talked about this on stream before, but Kenny Dixon Jr. did an interview in 2023, 2024-ish, where he said he absolutely hated his role in Grand Theft Auto Online. He said he hated it.
Excellent.
He hated his part in Grand Theft Auto Online. But yeah, KDJ is an actual person. His name is Kenny Dixon Jr., and he's a DJ from Detroit. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to the agency. Cades Arcade says he loves flying in this game, so I like Oscar. Oscar Guzman, I was just saying that the flying mechanic in Grand Theft Auto is not done very well. That's only because, like I mentioned, Grand Theft Auto Online tries to be a jack-of-all-trades game that does everything, but it doesn't do any one thing very well. It tries to be a flight sim, but it's not a flight sim. It tries to be a first-person shooter, first-person shooter and third-person shooter, but it doesn't do either one very well. It tries to do racing, but the racing is surprisingly okay. It's not perfect. It tries to be this jack-of-all-trades game. As a result, the gameplay mechanics aren't well defined, if you will. Now, that being said, Oscar Guzman is not that difficult. It's not difficult, but it's way too grindy, and the payout needs to be rebalanced. It should be $1 million payout for Oscar Guzman. On hard mode, it should be $1 million. Easily $1 million heist. It should be $1 million. So Ratiuk, that is a very good question. I would have to say that's a Rockstar logic. Yeah, we can steal cars without breaking the glass, typically.
So what you looking for?
Definitely a Rockstar logic. So pistols, AP.
Always gotta have a mag of
Oops. Body armor. Okay. I think we are ready. Let's go.
Stay strapped.
We should have snacks. And by snacks, of course, I mean Imani. Okay, here we go. Lil Loco, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I'm pretty optimistic, man. I'm optimistic. Well, cautiously optimistic. I think it's going to be good. For me, at least it's another business that we can make money from. We'll be able to buy 2 additional businesses. For example, the Smoke on the Water weed business and the Helitours business. We'll be able to purchase those as well. Both of which are going to augment, excuse me, our existing weed farm and air freight cargo. We just don't know how that's going to work yet. There appears to be some similar gameplay mechanics as the nightclub and the MC businesses at play here. So I am pretty optimistic about it. I'm not overly optimistic because Rockstar has been known to break things in the past. But I think it'll be good. I'm Just Lee asks, have I seen Imani in real life? No, I haven't seen her picture. I should probably Google it. As a matter of fact, let me take a second. Let's see if her picture is on Google. Let's see here. Let's find out. Let's take a second. Let's Google this. I'm going to Google this right now. Let's Google, let's see, GTA Online. Oops. Imani. Voice actor. Voice actress. Let's see if there's a picture. So her name is Sarita Imani Nash. Okay, she looks all right. She looks all right. Not bad. Not bad. Let's take a look at some images. Hold on a minute. Nice. Okay. Okay. I not bad. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's take a second to get caught up on the chat. Not bad at all. Yeah, Matthew, we're always being sus here. Not bad. So, yeah, Lil Loco says, I'm wondering how they're going to make owning the car wash exciting. I want to know if Rockstar is going to make us wash cars. I want to know if they're going to make us wash cars. Yeah, Matthew, you got to Google that yourself, bro. You're going to have to Google that one yourself. I will invite you to Google that one yourself. But James Goldstein, thanks for joining us. Asks, how much will we need for the DLC? Based on the cars that they've shown so far, we're going to get more vehicles than we've seen, obviously. We know that we're getting a police motorcycle. That's easily going to be about 4 or 5 mil. The property we can estimate to be somewhere between 2 to 5 mil. If you plan on buying everything on day one, probably about $20 million. I'd say about 20 mil. So Youngie33 asks, what's my favorite purchase in GTA Online?
But I need some taco bomb in my mouth pronto, man.
That is a tough choice. If we're talking about properties, probably the agency. I would have to say the agency is my favorite. And that's because, believe it or not, I like the Dre VIP contract and I like the Dre cutscenes. Plus, the contract DLC was arguably the best DLC ever added to Grand Theft Auto. So I would have to say the agency property. All right, let's go. So Lil Local asks, how much do I think the new property is going to cost? I say that the property is going to be between 2 and 5 mil. Now, if Rockstar follows a similar path, or similar pattern, I should say, with the McKinsey Airfield and freaking the Darnell Brothers Garment Factory, where you buy the property with no needs for additional upgrades, probably somewhere between 2 and 3 mil. Either way, I don't think it's going to be that terribly expensive. Yeah, Game 67, not bad at all. She's not bad at all. Very nice. Yeah, I think if we are getting any new housing property, it's not going to happen this summer DLC. It'll probably be with the upcoming winter DLC. That'll be my guess. And that's only because this winter's DLC is going to be the final winter DLC for GTA. GTA Online, that is. So they're probably saving the best for last. Lil Local says, thoughts on the perks for new GTA Plus members? I think it's a little too late. GTA Plus members will get more perks. They just haven't announced what they are. What we do know is that GTA Plus members will get an additional spin per day at the Lucky Wheel. But unless Rockstar has managed to patch the Lucky Wheel spin mechanic, which I don't think they have, that's not going to make much of a difference for the rest of us. David Bach, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Get out of here, little
Got it.
All right, they're all dead.
These guys won't warn the others at the garage. They'll have no idea this
So David Bach, this is Nautical Blue with the Ultra Blue Pearl.
If you're in that uniform,
Yeah, Nautical Blue with an Ultra Blue Pearl lesson.
can't hide that distinctive face of yours. At some point, they'll call you out.
Get out of here. Get wrecked. Esquinta says jeans blue. Ba-dunch. Yeah, but that's Nautical Blue with an Ultra Blue Pearl. All right, here we go. Okay, people, let's do this. And thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream of some Grand Theft Auto 5 online, since I don't typically stream on my Thursdays.
If you wipe the CCTV, they'll be none the wiser. But listen, if you want to blow
I figured I'd hop on for a bit since we're technically in the middle of this event week. The current event week is extended through June 16th, so those of you that are out there hunting for those diamonds, you still have plenty of time to make some money. Checks over Stripes, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
You can't access all areas.
So what's that? You bought GTA Plus? Hey, there's nothing wrong with GTA Plus. I do think that for your $8 a month, Rockstar should give you more. I think you should get more for your $8 a month.
When you've dealt with the trucks, find that key card.
So Burns says Pepsi Blue. Man, I haven't had a Pepsi in a long freaking time, man.
You. Hey, that's fucking tripped out,
Get wrecked. Yo, we just got a massive donation from D. Pellendale. What's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to D. Pellendale, who just beat the game. Thank you so much for that donation. Thanks for your generosity and thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you, bro. D. Pellendale says, will you still go live tomorrow? D. Pellendale, I typically don't live stream on Fridays. I typically don't live stream on Fridays. I will. Today's live stream is impromptu. You know, I wasn't going to stream today, but I said, you know what? We're in the middle of the event week, so let's hop on for a bit. Get wrecked. Smoke it. So I figured I'd hop on for a bit and just stream. Let's grab the drill. That's what she said. But I typically don't stream on my Fridays. It'll be Friday for me, at least. Right in the face. All right, those two guys have been deleted. Give me that floor money. Thank you. Begin drilling. That's what she said. Matthew is correct. The DLC for those of us in the Pacific region, since we're 14 hours ahead, will be on Wednesday. It'll be the following day. But for everybody else, it'll be on the 17th. Oops. I just screwed up.
You're gonna die now!
Yeah, we're going to redo that. I wasn't paying attention. We're going to redo that. Was not paying attention. Sorry about that. We got to remember, stop drilling. That's what she said. So, D. Morales, I think that the Armored Kuruma and the Insurgents will get missile lock-on jammers. Rockstar stated that 50 additional vehicles will get missile lock-on jammers added to them. So it's quite possible. I hope the Armored Kuruma gets a missile lock-on jammer. I hope it does. Yeah, I totally screwed that up. Let's make sure we got some snacks. Okay, we're good. Let's just head back out. Totally screwed that up. Exit to ground. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us and stopping in today. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream. So D. Pellendale says, how much money do you think we'll need for this DLC? It depends on how much you want to buy on day one. If you're looking to buy all the day one cars, the property, outfits, I'd say about 20 mil. What a crap is my car? Jeez. I think you'll need about 20 mil. If you're just looking to get the property, maybe get one vehicle, you don't really care about the clothing, and you're looking to fully upgrade everything, 10 mil. I will say that I am going to unlock the trade price for the police motorcycle and get it. So, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, you could totally take him out before the timer runs out, but I typically don't like to screw that up. So we're going to rerun it. I like doing a clean stealth playthrough. Get out of here. Get wrecked. Yeah, I need to get some off-road tires for this thing because this car is too slippery.
My God!
All right, let's try this again. Check Silver Stripe says, I hope the Paragon R Armored gets the lock-on jammer. Kind of stupid that it doesn't have it. I do agree. I do agree. If anything, the Paragon R Armor, which has explosives protection, could do with a lock-on jammer. I do agree with that. Let's try this again. It's because it asks, do I own every police vehicle? No. And I'm not going to buy every police vehicle. Right now, I only have one police car, and that is the Gauntlet Interceptor. And that's only because, I'm running out of garage space, and I'm not going to spend money on a police vehicle that has a resale value of $0. Remember that when you buy a police vehicle, if you try to sell it, you get no money back. The resale value is $0. You know, Rockstar did that to prevent players from doing give cars to friend glitches and car duplication glitches. But rather than solve the problem of the duplication glitches, they decided to make it so that each vehicle has a $0 resale value. And it's pretty stupid when you're spending $5.5 million on a police car. No, that's unacceptable. So that's why I unlocked the trade prices for the vehicle that I wanted and bought one police car, and that was it. So Villain Left Hook asks, should I buy the Armored Kuruma even if I have the Duke of Death? No, not really. I would say buy the Armored Kuruma if it goes on sale. If it goes on sale. Because the Duke of Death is, in my opinion, slightly better than the Armored Kuruma. The Duke of Death has actual explosives protection. The Duke actually has explosives protection. So if you have, I would say get it on sale. If you have the Duke of Death, that's good enough.
We need to hack all the vans with the same signal. Hey, if you take possession of a uniform, it might allow you some discretion at the garage.
Yeah, but I would definitely recommend getting it when it's on sale. The Local says, I'm so happy that they're removing the post-ops fans from MC Cell missions. Yeah, it only took Rockstar 5 or 6 years, right? But at least they're removing it. Divine Watcher says, they should have all Imani Tech cars bullet resistance. I totally agree. And all with full armor, fully armored vehicles, fully bulletproof at the cost of no weapons use outside of onboard weapons. I agree. That's a perfect balance. I think that's a reasonable balance, man. I agree with that. I do agree with that. You know, I get it. Not every vehicle model in the game can support the armor plating, mesh, if you will. Get wrecked. Hold it. Give me that floor money. Give me that money. Give me that floor money. Drinko, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man.
If so, you should be at an advantage. Just try not to show your face for as long as you can. It's clear you do not.
So Check Silver Stripe says Kuruma can't do wheelies. True. The Duke of Death can certainly do wheelies. But what's cool is that the Duke of Death is actually free. You can get that car for free if you're a returning player, or you have the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack of Grand Theft Auto, which is what I had when I upgraded to Expanded and Enhanced. So I get the Duke of Death absolutely for free. But it's like, now that I have the Armored Kuruma, I don't need a Duke. All right, let's do it again.
Sabotage the trucks, find the key card, wipe the CCTV, and get out. That way, the cartel won't see you coming. Now, you can blow up the trucks and do this the old-fashioned way, but the cartel will find out, and trust me, they'll be waiting for you when we hit the factory.
I'm Just Lee says the Duke is free for everyone. Initially, it wasn't free for me. It definitely wasn't free for me. On my, well, for example, on my PC accounts where I didn't have the premium edition of Grand Theft Auto, I had to buy the Duke. It wasn't free for me. All right, let's murk this dude out. Shut up. Get wrecked. Coach Sims, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Johnny Blaze, welcome to the channel, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Yes, welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream. Since I don't typically live stream on my Thursdays, here we are. Playing some Clucking Bell for some money.
Hey, you said it.
Get wrecked. Shut up. Get wrecked. Okay, Divine Watchers, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care. Thanks for stopping in, man. God bless to you, brother. We'll see you next time.
CCTV's wiped. As far as the cartel know, you were never here.
Okay, next. Yeah, it's free now. It's definitely free now. I do know that when I got my copy of Grand Theft Auto... What did that say? Oh, there's a drill right there, too. Okay, I did not know there was a drill right there. Nice. Did not know there was a drill right there. Perfect. All right, murking out them cartel members. All right. Get my AP pistol ready. Get wrecked. Hendo, that's absolutely right. You also used to be able to take out the Juggy on Kyle Perico by shooting him in the head. Remember that? You used to be able to take one headshot and take out the Juggy. You can't do that anymore because Rockstar doesn't want us to have fun. They don't want us to have fun in the game, so that's okay. That's why we use the assault shotgun with a silencer. Give me that floor money. Give me that money. And these guys are freaking loaded. Look at that. 31 bucks. That dude was rich. Yeah, back in the day before Rockstar began nerfing Kaio, we used to be able to take out the Juggy with a single headshot. You can't do that anymore. All right, we got the key card. Let's finish these lockers and get up out of here.
When we hit the factory, that's gonna simplify things. When you're done, plug the hell up.
Okay, we're done. Let's go. Murk that dude out just because he was here. All right, we're out of here. Yeah, Hendo, remember that? The good old days, right? Back in the day when Kaio used to be fun. Rockstar doesn't want us to have fun anymore.
We know what we need. Crates to hide in. Find whatever's transporting them and bring them to the lockup.
Okay. So Coach Sim says, I'm still sitting on five special cargo warehouses with 75 crate seats. Should I sell or wait? I would hold off. I would wait, unless you're on GTA Plus. If you're GTA Plus, then you're still getting double cash and RP on crate sell missions. I would sell. But if you're not on GTA Plus, I would wait. There's actually no telling when we will, the rest of us that is, will get double cash and RP on CEO special cargo sell missions. So I would hold off. And the reason I say hold off for a little bit is because it takes about 5 to 6 hours to fill up a single large crate warehouse. Maybe 4 hours if you're only going up to 76 to 77 crates. But there's still a lot of money grinding, or crate grinding, I should say. That dude totally cut me off. I'm Just Lee says he saw some dude requesting his Deluxo on Kayo from his Vinewood app. I can almost guarantee you that if that's the thing, it's a bug. I can almost guarantee you that's a bug, and Rockstar will most certainly patch that out. There is a way to get personal vehicles on Kayo, but that's usually only during the first scope out mission. Just made an illegal left turn there, and I'm on the sidewalk because I don't care. Yeah, but I'm holding on to my large crate warehouses only because they take a long time to fill up. So Gamer7 says, weekly challenge has reset to Agatha Baker missions again. LS car meet not reset. Okay. The funny thing is that weekly challenge always resets on Wednesday. Always resets on Wednesday. So that's not really a clear indicator. But give it another 30 minutes to an hour, and we'll check again. But again, I'm not sure. They may not reset the prize ride. So David Bach asked, did you ever get your vigilante? Yeah, David, I guess you joined us later. I guess you joined later during the stream, but I bought the I bought the Vigilante when the Oscar Guzman Flies Again heist released.
Well done out there.
Shut up, Vincent. Okay, we are actually ready. Before we do anything else, let's hop over to the arcade. This time I'll go to the master control terminal since we are a bit pressed for time. Let's stop by the master control terminal, make sure we have supplies over at the bunker. Yeah, Cade's Arcade is correct. The weekly challenge always resets. For me, it always resets on Thursday, even before the weekly update. So, yeah, Hendo, exactly. Resets the same as the other stuff, right? Yeah, I'm Just Lee. We're probably not going to work on the hangar today. We're probably not going to. I'm probably not going to focus on the hangar today. I'm focused on making money, so I think that's what we will stick to. Let's have a seat. Hold it. No, don't have a seat. Let's register as a boss. Because for whatever reason, if you sit down before registering as an MC, you can't register it as an MC if you sit down, unless you're actually accessing an MC business. That's another broken thing. Okay, so bunker. Yep, totally out of supplies. Totally out of supplies. Enter. Resupply. 75. The supplies haven't... Oh, you want to know why the supplies haven't arrived yet? The supplies haven't arrived yet because I've been running missions. The supplies haven't arrived because I've been running missions. I've been running prep missions. That's why. The prep missions put you in a separate... excuse me, they put you in a separate session. That's why they haven't arrived yet. This game is broken. This game is just broken. Pardon me for a sec. Ooh, sorry about that. Okay, this game is just broken. And the problem is that I'm changing sessions, but that shouldn't stop us from getting supplies, especially once they're ordered. What's stopping us from getting supplies is the fact that the prep missions And the finale for any heist puts us in a separate session, which literally stops that. It stops the shipment of the supplies to the bunker, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. All right, let's go back to the agency. Leave it to Rockstar, right? Yeah, Hendo, really strange indeed. I ordered those supplies about an hour ago. Easily an hour ago, man. So AJ Bala says, the thing that messed me up this week was 4 ghost raids in 2 days. You got 4 ghost raids in 2 days? Yeah, hopefully Rockstar will fix the stupid ghost raids too. Man, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate because it takes a long time to fill up those crates, man, to fill up those warehouses. Did you lose anything? Yeah, that's gotta suck, man. Yeah, exactly. What business? More than likely, it was more than likely CEO Special Cargo. I bet it was CEO Special Cargo. Because ghost raids only affect CEO Special Cargo. Okay, so hold on a second. 3 on the Coke, 1 on the warehouse. I have never had a ghost raid hit one of my MCs. I've never had that happen before. They need to fix that. Ghost raids have no purpose in the game, man. That's just ridiculous. Okay, where the crap is my car? All right, let's go. Let's do this. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. In game, that is. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Welcome to this impromptu Thursday live stream. I don't typically stream on my Thursdays, but since it's slow right now in Grand Theft Auto, I figured we'd hop on and do some clucking bell. We will cluck the bell. That's what she said. Ba-dum-tsh. Okay, let's do it. The finale. And I wonder why Rockstar won't let us do hard difficulty on this. Oops. Totally didn't mean to do that. Let's try that again. Yeah, Matt Kirkland, thank you. Yeah, guys, if you haven't done so, please smash that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. And again, thank you guys for sticking with us. Again, just doing some technically mid-event week money grinding in Grand Theft Auto. Technically.
Okay, you ready?
This event week is technically supposed to end today, but it's extended through June 16th. So anybody out there that's still grinding the diamonds in the casino, definitely take advantage of it. You have you got 5 more days. You got 5 more days to get them diamonds, so you still have plenty of time. Zach Addington, what's up, man? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Still got plenty of time to get them diamonds. All right, here we go. Shotguns out. Time to murk out somebody who's not the juggy. All right, let's do it. Get wrecked.
The cocaine will be stored in various locations. Clear out all the stashes. There should also be a safe nearby. Grab whatever's inside.
All right, you heard the man.
Don't forget the extra equipment you sourced if you feel something else will be more effective. I've bribed some friends in the Department of Sanitation to leave it in the dumpster to the rear of the factory.
Deep that shit, man.
Okay, first part of the hallway is clear. Get that floor money. Give me that money. Always get your flow money. Remember, flow money is good money. Flow money is good money. Okay, hallway is clear. That dude never has any money on him, but this guy does. Oh no, this guy does. Hold it. Give me that. There we go. Give me that floor money. Yeah, David Bach. I bought the Vigilante back when Oscar Guzman released. Without the Vigilante, I would have never finished Oscar Guzman in 60 minutes. So I completed Tier 4 for Oscar Guzman. Clay 1. Yeah, I know about that glitch at the casino heist.
I cannot believe I'm saying this, but grab as much cocaine as you can carry.
Wrecked. Oh. He drop any money? Yes, he did. Give me that money. Hank, Marvin, what's up, man? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I am pretty stoked about it, man. I'm cautiously optimistic. I think it's going to be good. We do have to temper our expectations for this one because it is the summer DLC, which are usually not the biggest. But we got to temper our expectations. I think it'll be good. So AJ Bala says, you ever try to escape through the train tracks? That's how we're leaving. That's how we're leaving. You get on the railroad tracks, you lose everybody. That's how we leave, that's how we will be leaving, I should say, Paleto Bay and heading back toward the city. Yeah, you know, that's the problem with Grand Theft Auto. The game is highly exploitable. Highly exploitable. It's funny because that's what some players do. All they do is play this game to find exploits. Hendo says, oh, my expectations are tempered. I think it's going to be another glaring disappointment. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that bad. We get all the old cocoa? Yes, we did. We all got the floor money, too. Let's get out of here. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Again, I will say that if we get additional parking space, I think it'll be good. I want the parking space, if nothing else. I want the additional garage space. That's it.
It's clear this place is barely functioning
Get
as
wrecked.
a chicken factory. One would assume they'd have more Clucking Bell staff to keep up appearances, but I underestimated just how bold criminals can be once they have the police in their pocket.
So Ratchick says he had cops follow him into the train tunnel the other day. They usually don't do that. They usually don't do that. Sometimes it happens. Hendo says, I'll freely admit that. All right, grab the crowbar. Remember, 2nd and 4th crates. Oh, look at that disgusting crate of chicken meat. Ugh. That's just gross. And you know, each and every one of us will be at like the Clucking Bell restaurant ordering that stuff too. Deep fried meat paste. Ugh. That's just gross. Check Silver Stripe says the new DLC appears to be sustainable at least. Something to grind or add in rotation. Yeah, that's my point. It's another business. Actually, it's 3 more businesses that we'll be able to grind. Because remember, not only are we getting the car wash, but as part of the car wash, we'll be able to get the Helitours business and the freaking the Smoke on the Water weed business. So we get 2 more businesses with that, which I'm perfectly fine with. Okay, let's get out of here. Next. All right, let's wait for this guy to turn around.
We need to get the safe codes off their computer system. So you're gonna need to access
right,
prepared for
where's
a
that
fight,
key?
then by all means, shoot that handle.
All right, ladies and gents, the Clucking Bell factory is clear. Give me that money. Get that floor money. So Hank Marvin says, DLC looks like it's leading us to RP. That's a very good assumption, man. That's a very good observation. Very good observation on that one.
Establish a connection
There
to the
is a
computer
great
first.
deal of speculation that RP will be coming to console at some point. So there's definitely an underlying reason as to why Rockstar bought 5M. Obviously, because 5M knows how to do online better than Rockstar does.
Pointed towards one of the right spots. Red, the opposite. Just go straight and you'll catch a connection. Then
All right, let's
find
go.
the next one.
Okay, that's one.
Remember, there are multiple connections. You'll need to hack each one before you have the code.
That's two. Give me that floor money. Thank you. So, Clay, the Newswire specifically stated that there will be additional passive income.
Proceed to safe code.
So my guess is that it's going to operate similarly to the nightclub, where you link all of your MC businesses, CEO Special Cargo, gun running to the nightclub warehouses, and it accumulates money passively. Probably going to be a lot like that. Again, that's a rough guess of what we can expect. Okay, so 28, 62, 36. Let's go do this. All right. 28, 62, 36. 28. 62. 36. Give me that money.
All clear. Nice work.
Okay.
Okay, I'm listening to the radio, and it sounds like that safe triggered some alarm. They're shutting
Let's
down
go.
most of the roads leading away from the factory. Fortunately, we're one step ahead of them. The getaway car should be right where you left it.
So you know what I really want from this DLC? Parking. I want garage space. That's what I want. Last summer's DLC gave us 2 garage spots, which was a joke.
Where you left it.
For a $5 million property, we got 2 garage spaces. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can do this without getting caught.
That's it. Nowhere to escape now.
Okay. Getaway vehicle.
I can't wait to see him try to take that car. Jorge will only open the lockup if it's safe to do so.
Okay, let's run this guy over. Oh, get wrecked. Yeah, what I want the most from this DLC is freaking garage space. Rockstar wants us to buy all these high-dollar, high-priced cars, but they don't want us to. They don't want to give us garage space to put them in. Yeah, Cade's Arcade, exactly my point. The Garment Factory was dirt cheap in compared to other properties in the game, and yet we got 10 garage spots. I'm hoping that Rockstar repeats that. I'm hoping they repeat it. But again, this is Rockstar Games that we're talking about, so it might quite be the exact opposite of what we expect. But again, I'm staying cautiously optimistic about it. I think it'll be good. And I'm talking about the DLC as a whole. Hopefully Rockstar will not slap the community in the face like they've done before.
Your commitment to silence, even when a few dozen guys are shooting at you with automatic weapons, is, well, it's disconcerting.
He said, well, it's disconcerting. Okay, so we got a chopper.
On the home stretch now, my friend. Soon you'll wash away the putrid scent of reconstituted meat slurry and finally enjoy the sweet smell of success.
Nailed it. All right, cops are gone. Popo's gone.
They've fallen back.
Man, the road's all the way to Freak over there. Jeez. All right. Yeah, we might as well take this car all the way back. It's fast enough. But we'll just put the hammer down and don't stop for anything. And hope you guys are all doing well. This is just a quick 500K. And I think what we'll do after this is fire up an FIB file for another 200K, provided we get the stupid bonus. Yeah, so Chris Cox, I am pretty sure that's what Rockstar is going for. The mechanic is more than likely going to be the same, for example, between popularity and suspicion. But I think that's the mechanic they're going for. So we'll probably have to go to the car wash and wash cars. We'll probably have to stand out there and wash cars personally to remove suspicion. As long as I don't have to go to Paleto Bay for it, it's okay. So Exquisite, the car wash property is the only car wash in the game, and that's the one in Strawberry. That's the only property, or the only location for the car wash. So it's just like the Darnell Brothers Garment Factory. There's only one garment factory in the entire game, so that's the only property of that type that's purchasable. Yeah, I got to get me one of these. This Canis Terminus is a beast. Definitely got to buy one of these. I was hoping that Rockstar would have put it on the lucky wheel, but they haven't done it yet.
What were you going?
Okay, and there it is.
Quite apart from this being a matter of principle, our whole operation is livened up.
Zach Addington says we should have what is that, a pimping business? That'd be funny. You know, that's true. We don't have one of those. We don't have one of those. So, Mike, what's up? How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, definitely feeling better than I was last week. Last week, I was out of it. I was freaking out of it last week. I could barely talk. It wasn't an allergy. It was an actual freaking cold, man. You better believe I spent the remainder of last week looking for the person that gave me that cold, so I could give it back to him. All right, there we go. $500,000 in the kitty. Very nice. That's some good money. All right, Mr. Pew Pew Guy better not be standing out here. If Mr. Pew Pew Guy is out here, he's getting wrecked. I'm telling you. Pew Pew Guy is getting wrecked if he's out here. All right. Oh, there he is. Mr. Pew Pew Guy. Bro, don't be starting with me today, bro. Don't start with me, Mr. Pew Pew Guy. Hey, Mr. Pew Pew guy, I'm telling you right now. I'm warning you, bro. Don't pew pew at me, bro.
Another victory for our little operation. The Clucking Bell cartel is in shambles. You've had quite a payday. Let's do this again soon. Effenberger up.
Mr. Pew Pew guy, I'm only going to tell you one more time, buddy. Don't be pew pewing at me, bro. Don't be pew pewing at me, bro. I'm telling you. I ain't going to tell you again. All right, hey, Mr. Pew Pew guy. I warned you, bro. I said you're fired. He drop any money? Yeah, he did. Give me that money. All right, Mr. Pew Pew guy is dead. Hey, Mr. Pew Pew guy, when I say no pew pew, I mean no freaking pew pew. Get wrecked. I said you're fired. All right. Now that Mr. Pew Pew has been totally wrecked, let's call Lester.
Hey, how can I help? I take it this isn't purely a social call.
All right, that takes care of
course
Mr.
not.
Pew Pew
You're in
guy.
trouble and you need my help. No problem.
All right. Hey, Mr. Pew Pew guy, when I say no pew pew, I mean no pew pew. Don't be pew pewing at me, bro. What the crap, dude? And I actually got 2,000 for good behavior. I'll take that.
Let's go down to the range later.
I will totally take that. Mr. Pew Pew guy. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Let's head back to the agency. Let's send the car back. Freaking Mr. Pew Pew guy, I swear. Zach Addington asks, anybody have Instagram? No, I'm not on Instagram. The only social medias I have are, of course, YouTube and Twitter. That's it. I don't even use my Facebook account anymore because it's pointless. Okay, let's re-up and rearm. And what we're going to do is jump right into an FIB file. We'll do the Fine Arts file since that one's quick and easy. You know what? We can head straight downstairs. We don't even need to do all of this. Don't need to do all this. So let's hop into an FIB file, make another quick 200K. And you know what we should do? If there's time, we can probably do the Union Depository for another 270K. So Mike says the timing of that couldn't have been better. Yeah, Mr. Pew Pew guy is always out there pew-pewing at me, bro. I got to tell him every time, stop with the pew-pew. My gun is bigger. That's what she said. All right. Whip out the phone. Yep, Fine Arts. Let's do it.
Got the coordinate?
Palmer Taylor Power Station. Okay.
About his security system on Bleeder in the last year? 241. I did the math. Because of his posts, we know we need to disable the system before you get in there. Luckily, we have a lead.
Pavel reporting for duty, huh?
Pavel reporting for duty.
Great to be here. I know where we can find the EMP charges with enough spark to blow the whole building's power. Check your coordinates.
Yeah, exquisite. That's what she shouldn't be saying. All right, thank you guys for sticking with us. We're going to do an FIB file to make some more money if there's time. And I think we will have time after we finish this FIB file. We'll probably do the Union Depository Auto Shop contract for another 270K. That'll get us pretty close to that $1 million we were trying to make today. Yeah, so based on what I'm seeing, I'm sitting at 623 million on this account. So the idea is that I'll have enough money to buy everything in the upcoming DLC. I'm Just Lee says Jody sounds so pissed off all the time. That's because she's jaded. That's all. She's just angry. She's going through that midlife crisis thing. Yeah, Jody's got that angry Karen thing going on. That's why she's like that.
Did you know your confirmed casualties count was so high it broke the formatting on the FIB files? Given those numbers, I think you know what to do.
Yeah, Mike, you said it. I didn't. You said it. I didn't. I got nothing. You said it. I didn't. I will say that Jody's got a gigantic booty. That's it. She has a gigantic booty. That's why Pavel is so nice to her. That is exactly why Pavel is so nice to her. Yeah, so Pavel's got the hots for Judy. Let's push the button. Yeah, this is all of SecuroServe's people. Yeah, Matthew, somebody clip that 16K. Yeah, Jody's got a gigantic booty. She will definitely give Jeanette competition. In terms of just sheer size of the bootiness. You guys know what I'm talking about when I say bootiness. The sheer size of bootiness, she will definitely give Jeanette competition. All right, let's go. Get wrecked. Zach Addington. Oh, Pavel is definitely doing some, he's doing some dirt. You know, come on. Pavel is a sailor. Pavel is definitely a sailor. And, you know, Jody's got that tough, hardcore, ironclad demeanor about her, but we know what she's up to. We know what they're up to when they're late at night. You know, Pavel never comes on, he never leaves that submarine and goes ashore unless there's something worth going to ashore for. So we know what Pavel is up to. Yeah, he's got the hots for Jody. There is no question about that. Okay, next up is a knockdown, drag-out firefight. Zach says she needs a young guy. I don't know. Pavel is not that young. Pavel is definitely not that young. Yeah, Pavel reminds me of those, like a Cold War era Soviet sailor. That's what he reminds me of. He doesn't appear to be that young. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, give Nico a call. Well, Nico is not totally Russian. Nico is not completely Russian. He is from there. I can't remember Nico's actual country of origin, but he's definitely from there, or from the Eastern Bloc, if you will. Okay, we want to manage, return. All right, let's hop in. Hank says, Jody's angry because I think I towed her car last night. She possibly. Okay, next. What do you got for me, Jody? Yeah, we got that knockdown, drag-out firefight at LSIA. Let's do it. Amir Kazik, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. He's from Serbia. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, he's from the old Soviet Eastern Bloc. Serbia was one of those countries. Okay. Hey, YouTube, stop showing me these weird ads, please. Thank you. Get out of here. That was a really weird ad. Okay. I'm not going to discuss what it's about. Yeah, but, you know, it's funny because in terms of my favorite GTA protagonist character, Nico Bellic has to be number one. He's got to be number 1. Number 2 is Franklin.
Expect resistance. Securing
Number
control
3,
perimeters.
Trevor. Because Trevor's just a freaking nut.
What's your fucking problem?
Hey, cover! You aren't supposed to be down here? The hell do you want?
All right, here we go. Get on the floor.
Hangars on lockdown. There should be a bypass system in the rafters you can short circuit with enough force. Once you see it, hit it hard with whatever.
All right, here
you
we
got.
go.
Let's finish this! Hit the jack! Drop the weapon! You fucking idiot!
Help! My buddy's been shot. Let's put some armor on. There we go.
Put your hands up!
Put your hands up.
My cover! Hijo de puta! Reload, okay? Just 1 second. Drop the fucking weapon! My cover! Move now! You piece of shit!
My partner's down. Your partner's dead.
Drop your weapon!
Yeah, Mendoza's been hit.
Here, show's over, asshole!
Mendoza's been freaking hit. Yeah, we haven't seen Mendoza today yet.
I'm out of ammo. Hey, ass face! Get some of this! He's down!
He's down. Okay, let's get off this rafter.
Hands where I can see him! You fucking loser! You! My partner got hit!
My partner got hit.
I'm reloading! Hijo de puta! Screw you! You fucker! Screw you!
All right, who else wants some? That was easy.
Fuck off!
Okay, everybody's murked out. Let's go. Yeah, when they said find cover, they should have told them, not behind me. All right, let's grab a chopper. Any chopper. Yeah, I'm Just Lee says Fernandez is so quiet nowadays. He is, isn't he?
I've arranged a contact to
I'm sure he'll be
secure
making a
the
return
chopper
really
today.
soon.
When you got it, fly it to the rooftop drop-off.
Manage. Return. Okay. There is a way to shut Jody up at the beginning of a prep mission. As long as you're not riding on a vehicle or in a vehicle, if you tap down on both the left and right analog sticks, just as she begins talking, that'll usually stop the dialogue. I say usually because you got to be kind of quick about it. All right, here we go. And again, thank you guys for sticking with us today. If you haven't done so, please hold it. Please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, get me off this roof. There we go. Oh, sorry. Totally used a parachute when I didn't have to. Don't even ask me how that's a thing. Rose Sanders Law Firm, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Yes, this is an impromptu Thursday live stream. I don't normally stream on Thursdays, but since we're technically in the middle of the current event week, and I figured I'd hop on for a little bit and make a little bit of money. All right, that's done. We can go straight to the next mission, actually. Looks like South American imports are maxed out. That's fine. Okay. Oppressor. And Jody, where are you? We can go straight to the next mission. We don't need to re-up and rearm just yet, so facial recognition. Confirm. So watch.
Chopper is in.
Shut up, Jody.
Coordinates coming your way.
Jody, I said shut up.
Excuse me, just finishing up another phone call. I could kick you in the back of the head. Whatever you type when your face hits the keyboard would be more coherent than the message you just sent me. Yeah, fuck you. That was my contact. We need a surveillance drone to get close enough to scan our target.
Yeah, that was my contact. Yeah, I bet.
I've sent the location of her group. They're like us, but shitty. Let's take their drone, and if it goes wrong, she takes the heat. Win-win.
Unbelievable. All right, let's go get this thing and run this finale, which shouldn't take very long at all. So Hendo says the analog sticks don't do anything for me either. Seriously? They work for me. Hendo says, God, I hate her though. Look, I would rather listen to Jody than to listen to KDJ and Sasanta any day. All right, everybody got murked. Yeah, I'd rather listen to Jody than to listen to KDJ and Sasanta. Well, Exquisite says, I wonder how Jody's voice actress looks. Hey, Google it and find out, man. Just type in, do a Google search. Just type in GTA Online Jody voice actress, and something should pop up.
I'm pinging you a vantage point with the clear view of our target's last known location. Looking at
That just scared the crap out of me. Who was that? That totally scared the crap out of me. We got a new sub. Who was that? So KJ, welcome to the audience. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to KJ. Welcome to the audience. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. That just scared the crap out of me. Jeez. Zach Addington says Jody has Sugar Mama cougar vibes, but must be great in the sack. Hey, if that booty is big enough. Devil Man, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hendo says, it got so bad that week I was even telling Pavel to shut the freak up. That's
I'm picking up multiple signals concentrated.
Again, I would rather listen. I'd rather listen to Jody and Pavel than to ever listen to Katie J and Sasanta.
And if you find our guy, get close enough to get a clear scan of his face.
Those two are just horrible. They're the worst. I'm hoping that Rockstar breaks their dialogue again. Petri, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for joining us today. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can find this dude. The attorney with the red shirt on, if we can find him. He looks like an attorney. Found him.
Okay.
All right, done.
Scan's coming through. Almost there. Got it. Now, get out of there before anyone sees you. I'll make sure we can spoof any facial rec with what we've got.
Okay, that was a piece of cake. So what we're going to do now... we're pretty much good. Let's take a look here. Body armor. Yeah, we got plenty of armor. We got snacks. We only got one pack of meteorites. That sucks. Let's start the finale. Let's go straight into it. No need to re-up and rearm. Let's do it. Fine arts file. Confirm. Worst part is that she never stops calling.
And besides giving Pavel nightmares, it's gonna give us what we need to spoof the facial wreck. This is it.
All right. Oppressor. This should be easy. Hendo says he still gets calls from English Dave. Bro, are you serious? English Dave stopped calling me freaking... The moment I did the third special mission for him, he stopped calling. That's when I got the car. When I picked up his car, he stopped calling me. I don't ever hear from English Dave anymore, and I'm glad that I don't. So Coach Sims says she keeps telling me, don't do that. And, so Coach Sims, in other words, that means that she wants you to do that. She's in clear contradiction with herself. She's basically telling you to do that. When she says don't do that, she wants you to do that. That's the way I understand it anyway. So you still get calls from him for nightclub popularity. That dude's never called me for nightclub popularity. You know, except for when he had those special missions where you had to do the 3 missions for him to get his car. That's the only one.
Head straight to the service room above the penthouse. It will take some jigging and poking with your hacking device to get inside, but that's where you'll plant the EMP charges.
So Petri says Dave called him yet. Are you serious? That dude never calls me anymore. Which I got no complaints about that.
I have chills.
Cade says keep it high and then he won't call. There's a joke in there somewhere. But yeah, that's actually true. If you keep the your popularity high, he won't call. Usually, I'll get a call from Laszlo panicking that somebody stole his wallet. Let's do AP pistol. Let's go. Let's try not to get caught this time. Omega XLR 8, what's up? How's it going? It's good to see you. That's exactly what she said. There we go. So Exquisite says, 8 minutes till we know whether or not we get new robberies. Yep, we're going to find out here soon. Definitely let me know in the comments or in the chat. I don't think we're getting new robberies. I think Rockstar is going to repeat the robberies that we have. So even if you've completed them, you'll probably get a chance to do them again.
You should have night vision goggles in your pack. Use them to find the maintenance hatch. It'll drop you straight into Trotman's penthouse.
Yeah, Coach Sims, she's in contradiction, man. Whatever she says, don't do that. That means she wants you to do that. That's what she means. Okay, let's go. Checks over stripes. That's usually, yeah, in the next 8 to 7 minutes. That's when the technically the event week will roll over. But since this event week is extended, we're trying to determine whether or not the prize ride challenge, the casino car, the vehicle robberies at the salvage yard, we're trying to see if those are going to reset. So we'll know that really soon. Tommy Yuhana, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, they're finally removing the stupid post stops trucks. Finally, after 10 freaking years. Detonate the bomba. After 10 years.
The art piece should be in Trotman's man cave. It's a glorified panic room with backup power. So I've calibrated your phone to pick up any frequencies coming from the entry mechanism. Probably a hidden switch. Follow the signal and look for an entry point. Trotman has his own security on site, so watch your six.
Okay. There we go. There we go. That's what I want to do. Turn the lights on. Okay, there's our cup. Or there's her cup, or his cup, whatever. Give me that cup. Let's take the glass. Okay, that'll remove one fingerprint scan. Brandon Cartwright, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Yeah, finally, after 10 freaking years, they're getting rid of the post op trucks. That's actually officially in Rockstar's newswire.
Scan the image I sent to your phone.
Good, that was the only one. Petri, yes, you most certainly can shoot those guards from outside of the room. That's that all depends on your playstyle. It all depends on your playstyle.
Once you're in, grab the piece and anything of value you can see.
Okay, smash and grab time. Let's go.
We should plan more CV plans sometime. You, me, creative demolition charges.
Redistribution of stolen goods does bolster the economy. I'm in.
Yeah, Pavel totally has the hots for Jody. Yes.
A pressure plate, huh? Neat device. I'd get out of there if I were you. Looks like it triggered something, but I don't know what. The elevator's run on the backup generator. Get to the basement and take
Get
whatever
wrecked.
car you get
Petri,
first.
no, it doesn't mess with the challenge.
Out of there.
What you have to do is get to this part. You got to get to this room undetected. Once you reach this room undetected, then that part of the challenge is good. Hold on for a sec. Excuse me. Pardon me for 1 second. KJ, thanks for joining us. I appreciate you being here, but since you're new to my channel, please take a second, read the channel rules in the description section down below. That will answer all of your questions. Yeah, we don't give out usernames here, so please take a second, read the channel rules in the description section down below. Thanks in advance. So Exquisite says, is that the sound from Vice City when you take the statue? It does sound like that, doesn't it? They probably reused that asset. Yeah, Petri, you'll see that we've completed that challenge, no problem at all. Yeah, so you can shoot those dudes from outside of the room. He's down. He's dead.
If there's company, deal with them. And make sure the piece gets out in one piece. You're almost there. Buyer's ready for us.
But yeah, you'll see that we completed the challenge, no problem at all. That dude dead? Yeah, he's dead. Get wrecked. Okay, when in doubt, grenades. Okay, next. Yeah, we're just blowing all kinds of stuff up here. Okay, yep. All right, they're dead now. But there's one dude left alive. Where is he? You don't have to do this. All right, he's dead. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, firefighter. Bro, you better put that fire out quick. Get wrecked. See ya. So it is that sound, is it? Yeah, sounds like Rockstar reused some asset, some in-game sound asset, which is pretty smart. That's pretty smart. So hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. We may have just enough time to do the Union Depository contract. So I think we might hop on that as soon as we're done here. That's what she said. Okay, give me that money. Okay, so let's see what we got here. As you can see, all bonus challenges complete. Enter the penthouse undetected. 100% complete. Super easy. Okay, let's go to the agency. We can most certainly, before we do that, this is what we're going to do. Because in order for any kind of a reset to show, let's not be an MC. Give me 1 second. Let's change preferences to salvage yard. Okay. We need to go to main menu. And this should allow us to find out. So checks over stripes, we're going to find out in a minute. So KJ asks, do you host car meets? No, I don't host car meets anymore because there was no interest in car meets on my channel. I used to do car meets 3 years ago. At every live stream, we did a car meet. There was no interested. People didn't want to see it. And I just ended it. Car meets were not popular on the channel, so I stopped it. Or not popular during live streams, at least. So you're asking, how much money have I made in all? On this account, I've got over 620 mil. That's 620 million on this account. All made 100% legit. And level 445, 100% legit. So that's all done legit. My community here is a legit gameplay community, a legit money grind community. We don't do cheats, glitches, or exploits. Everything that we make in Grand Theft Auto, everything that we do in Grand Theft Auto is done legit. Okay, so first let's see if the vehicle robberies have reset. Yeah, KJ, I just answered your question. Okay, let's take a look. Excuse me. Okay, so you guys look at the screen. The screen says new robbery vehicles available at your salvage yard. It says that there are new robbery vehicles, new robbery vehicles available at the salvage yard. It just said that on screen. So, yep, if you take a look, let's register as a boss. Let's register as a boss. So new vehicle robberies are available. So check it out. We can totally get these cars again. We can totally repeat these robberies again if we want. So those actually reset. They're not new. They're not new, but they reset. So we can totally redo these. I just got to sell the ones that I've got in here now. Nice. Okay, next thing was, Lester, shut the French toast up. I haven't won either the podium car or prize ride, so there's no way to tell whether or not they've been reset. Someone else out there is going to have to let us know. Okay, so preferences. Let's go to the agency. We got to re-up and rearm. Before we start Union Depository, at least anyway. That one's going to be kind of rough. So KJ says you've got 90 mil on level 598. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, so the one thing I can't check is whether or not the prize ride or the casino car will reset. Because I haven't won either one of those cars yet this week. So Coach Sim says, yes, sir. Oh, so they did reset? Burns441 says, I just finished doing 2 casino heists with my friends. Congrats, man. That's some good money. Okay, let's pick this up a little bit. Snacks. Yes, please. Let's get some armor and some ammo.
Hey. What can I get you?
Pistols, AP, good. Machine guns.
Yup.
Rifles, advanced, special, good. Good. Sniper should be good. Heavy weapons.
That'll light them up.
Body armor. Okay, we're ready. Let's do it. Yeah, KJ, no problem. No problem at all.
Open.
Yeah, if at all possible, try to avoid spamming in chat. Exquisite says maybe there are new sale prices too. If we've got time for a Q&A session, we can definitely check. Okay, so let's go to the auto shop. Preferences. Auto shop. Let's go. So we still have a little bit of time, so let's do the Union Depository Auto Shop contract. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream. Just hopped on for a bit today to just make a little bit of money. Just a little bit. We're going for $1 million payday today. That's all. Nothing really major. Okay, jobs board. Elevator key. K on TV, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Listen up.
Shut up. You gotta shut her up quickly, I swear. Shut her up quickly. Absolutely hates the Santa and KDJ.
This big shot businessman, the one who has the press, he's in deep with that Korean gang over in Little Seoul. Some money laundering shit. Anyway, he's got what we need, and he ain't just gonna hand it over. You feel me?
So K on TV, doing pretty good? Good, man. Glad to hear it. Yeah, this is an impromptu Thursday live stream. I don't typically stream on my Thursdays.
Bound to be looking over his shoulder. My guess, he's got the pass right on him. When you get there, shoot first, search later. You know how it do.
Oh, Coach Sim says the yes sir was for the legit money grinding. Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a delay with the stream and the chat, so that's where that is. But Coach Sims, yes sir, that's what we do. We play legit here, man. 100%, man. Okay, shotgun. Let's do this.
Fucking shit! You got
All right, let the Merkouts begin.
Man down!
Motherfucker!
Oh, I will.
As soon as you got that pass, we getting the fuck out of there. Take the elevator
Yeah,
down
who
to
is
the
we?
garage and look for his security's vehicle. Probably an SUV. They gotta have some of their gear in that trunk too. Outfits or something.
Okay, when in doubt.
Between those and the
Oh.
SUV, we finna finish this bank robbery shit.
When in doubt, grenades. And one more.
Come on!
Hold it.
Stay down!
Yeah, trying to kill a dude in the bathroom. There we go.
Fuck you!
That dude's still alive? Hold on.
Pit!
Okay, he's dead now. He's dead now. Cal on TV says, help my friend today on the Diamond Casino Heist. Nice. I wish we could play the Diamond Casino Heist solo, man. I wish it was solo playable, but that's a Rockstar logic. Yeah, Check Silver Stripe says, the assault shotgun is my go-to for indoor action. Yeah, for CQB, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Assault shotgun for the win, man. This thing is a beast. It's got like the highest DPS of any ballistic weapon in the game. Unless you're running with explosive ammo.
Get some of this!
Okay.
Who's there? You fucking piece of shit! Fuck off!
Get behind some shit! My buddy's been shot!
Oops. Too close to the explosion. My buddy's been shot. Too close to the explosion. Let's try that again. Oops. All right, let's go. Never had that much trouble launching grenades in here before, but I guess it's a first time for everything. Let's go. First time for everything. So what's that? You both took a 70-30 cut from both jobs. Nice. At least you guys are getting it in, man. You do have to have a solid heist crew. Well, like I said, Rockstar should really consider rewriting the Diamond Casino Heist to make it solo playable, in my opinion, because they could totally do it. This has to be one of the worst handling SUVs in the game. This thing sucks. All right, there we go. But I will say this event week has got something for everybody, so if I love vehicle import export. I don't think we're going to get to it tonight because it is getting a bit late for me at least. So, but we still have plenty of time to do vehicle import export for the upcoming weekend live stream. So I think we'll do some more then. Let's go. My buddy's been shot. Help. All right, where's my auto shop? Well, Hot Stepper, like I said, that's why Rockstar would have to rebalance the actual heist and make it solo playable. You know, just like with the Cayo Perico heist, guess what? We can't get the gold as solo players on Cayo Perico.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure they could rebalance it and make it fair. That if you're playing the Diamond Casino heist solo, then you have access to the loot that's on this particular table, for example, or this selection of loot. So if you're playing Cayo Perico, again, for example, you can't get the gold without doing some kind of a wall glitch. You can't get it legit. So they could rebalance it that way. There's definitely a way for them to do it. There's definitely a way for them to do it.
Hey, listen up. We get ready for a big one.
This is ridiculous. What the crap just... Oh my god. Did you guys just see that? You guys just saw that. Did you guys just see what happened? Did you guys just see what happened? Rockstar, don't freaking start with me today, Rockstar. Don't start with me today. I'm not in the mood, Rockstar. Fix your stupid flying vacuum cleaners, Rockstar. That's some BS. Fix this broken game, Rockstar. What the crap was that? You guys saw that? It's bad enough they put the stupid pole in my way. Then what? Seriously, what the crap, Rockstar? What was multi-billion-dollar AAA game developer? So this is what we have to look forward to. This is what we got to look forward to for the upcoming DLC, man. This is what we got to look forward to. A broken vacuum cleaner, flying vacuum cleaner. So Will Humble G, thanks for joining us. Yeah, typical Rockstar, man. I don't even know what happened there. I got nothing. Yeah, Kuma, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Who the freak put that pole right there, man? That pole came out of nowhere. So Tommy Yuhana, thanks for joining us, man. Asks, what do you think of the new Xbox handheld? I might have to get me one. I might have to get one. It looks pretty fire. It looks pretty fire, man. I like it. I like it. I think it'll all come down to the actual user interface and the type of firmware that's on the handheld. So if it's got good user-friendly firmware, and Rockstar, not Rockstar, but Microsoft Xbox specifically, is not going to nickel and dime us with the Windows operating system and all of the bloat on the Windows operating system, then I think it'll be pretty good. Like I said, as far as specs go, the actual system itself is pretty beefy. It's a pretty beast of a system, so I might have to get one. We'll have to wait and see, though. Yeah, I can't believe that just happened. I have no idea what that was. I got nothing. Rockstar, you have one job. You had one job, Rockstar. I can't even explain what happened. Okay, challenge complete. Escape a 3-star wanted level. Alright. So we escaped a 3-star wanted level. Nice. Okay. Yeah, the car is right there. Thank you.
When you find the bank manager's car, wait for him to leave and then get on his ass. Don't get on it too hard, though. We want to keep him cool. If he sees you, this shit is over.
All right. Here we go. This is like the most boring part of this mission, tailing the bank manager. And thank you guys for sticking with us. This is an impromptu Thursday live stream. I don't typically stream on my Thursdays, but I figured I'd hop on since we're literally in the middle of the current event week, since this event week has been extended. Through June 16th. Yeah, David Bach, exactly. You could be looking right at the car, but for whatever reason, the scanner won't lock onto it. Which doesn't pass the common sense test, but that's another Rockstar logic. It's just like this mission right here is more game lengthening, if you will. This is just padding the length of the mission for no reason. We got to wait for this stupid NPC to drive his car to the hotel. Which could take up to like 5 minutes. Are we there yet? Finally.
Where you at? Let me guess. The hotel. Players ain't never original, y'all.
Oh yeah, she would know about that, wouldn't she? She would definitely know about
When you
that.
see him, try to get a good shot of him hooking up and send it to me. Just first base though, y'all. It's a family show.
Found him. Yeah, I'm going to say that Sasanta is wrong for this. Sasanta is totally wrong for this. Why she got to be messing with my man over here, the bank manager. Let him get his groove on. Apparently his wife is not doing his job, or her job. His wife's not doing her job at home. I ain't hating on him. Let that man get his groove on.
Oh, this fool is toast, y'all. He gonna hand over them vault codes as soon as his lion cheating ass sees this shit.
Yeah, David Bach, I've had that happen too. I've definitely had that happen. All right, let's go. How are we for armor and ammo? You know what? We need to go re-up and rearm because I know we lost something. I know we lost something. Yeah, I just know we freaking lost something. I just know it. We lost something. Some ammo, some armor, something. Because Rockstar Games, that's why. So we get to land a stolen police helicopter on the roof of my agency. That makes sense. Okay, let's go. Let's re-up and rearm. And thank you guys for sticking with us. What we're going to do is run through this, the remainder of this Union Depository, and I think we're going to have to call it here since it is getting a bit late for me. We may not have time for a Q&A session, but we'll see. If we can finish this quick enough, we'll probably have a short Q&A. Let's get some body armor. We got snacks. Shut up.
Some cool stuff here for you.
Don't want to talk to her.
All right, let's talk.
Pistols, AP, machine gun.
Yup. Gotta load up before you head out.
Heavy grenade.
Always gotta have a mag of that.
Body armor. All right. Okay, we're ready. Don't want to talk to her. And I hope you guys are all doing well out there. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Again, this is an impromptu Thursday live stream. Just wanted to hop on for a little bit and do a little something, something. Get rid of the ad, please. Thank you. All right, let's go. Okay, AJ Bala, thanks for joining us, man. We'll see you next time. Take care. God bless to you, man. We'll see you next time.
You good?
Shut up.
Aye, bye.
Absolutely hate that woman. Okay, let's go. We want Hustler. All right, let's go. We got this. 270K. Give me that money. That one ain't customized. That one is. Confirm. My BMW M3 wide body. Gotta love that car.
Alright, let's go rob a bank. Let me get K up in here.
Ooh, I've been waiting on this call, baby.
We moving.
This my shit. The Union Depository, this is the motherfucking big leagues now, y'all. Hit me with that plan again, baby girl.
We pick up the security car, leave the getaway, walk right in the front door, walk right out with the gold. Then all we gotta do is drive it over to this contact you got.
That's right. Now this lady who paying us is
There
a
we go.
shady-ass motherfucker. Like she wearing
The Cam Zone Show. What's up, man?
government-issued
How's it going, bro?
kinda shady.
Good to see you. Thanks
So
for
we
joining
ain't
us.
fuck
Welcome to this
around with this
impromptu
one.
Thursday live stream.
Keep us on headset. Let's do this.
Remember, your private security. Gotta play the part, you dig?
So Burns
Just
441
look
says,
like
I
you
think
was
they
itching
buffed
to
the vehicle
shoot
cargo
someone, but
missions.
don't know
How
how
so?
to flick the safety.
You need us anything different?
Yeah, try to look
Yeah,
like
Matthew,
you got
who
a
is
head
we?
injury and you failed the LSPD
Yeah, they
psych test.
apparently
You
they
know,
can
you're a
speak
little
French. Who is we? Yeah, they got a frog in their pocket. We. I hate those two. All right,
Don't
let's
say
go.
nothing to the guard. Just flash your ID and eyeball that motherfucker.
All right, let's do
Let me
this.
see your ID.
What are we standing on?
Okay, on you go.
This
Just swipe your pass inside the elevator and take you right
this
down.
mission stays forever broke.
Sounds
I
like
swear
we
it
through.
does.
The car should send the elevator down to the basement.
Next stop, the vault, right, babe?
So Camzone says, nope,
It
it's
ain't
same
far.
mission rotation. Okay,
Hope y'all
interesting.
limbered up. That solid gold, heavy.
Yeah, this thing stays broken. All right. At least they fixed the door on the safe. Or the vault, I should say, the vault. Yeah, the cops be inside the elevator.
Yo,
You guys
you
remember
in?
when this vault door was
Why
broken
y'all
open?
whispering, Kay?
I'm hyped, girl. Shit, how the fuck you so chill?
Cause it's my job. You wanna fluster my shit, you better get on your back, player.
Damn. All right, y'all, get that gold upstairs before this girl give me another fucking thing to be thinking about.
Shit, I know that sound. We busted.
I thought the ID took care of that shit.
Yeah, we busted. Get out of here.
Soon as your bag's full, we put a plug and get the hell out.
All right.
Cops gonna be hitting you with everything they got.
Let's go. We're on the
See a
clock.
fucking response time? Do something to get the balls back nervous. These motherfuckers in each other's pockets.
All right, here we go. Now, if we have to put the mask on, we're going to get attacked inside the elevator hallway. Since we're not being told to put the mask on, we shouldn't have a problem with that. But we'll keep guns at the ready anyway. All right, let's go. We're on the clock.
Oh shit, sounds like a war zone out there.
Keep your head down. Just get to the parking lot.
It said it sound like a war zone out there. No thanks to those two.
We gotta outdrive these motherfuckers. Get behind the wheel.
Get him! There's no way out! Man down! Look out! I got you covered!
Yeah, we need to be pulling headshots the whole way. Get wrecked. Oh, these dudes are pissed. Man, these guys are pissed. Anybody else? Right in the face. Okay, crew support, diversion.
You ready for this?
Okay, diversion's on the road, so let's put some armor on. All right. All right, let's put some more armor on. All right. So Visions asks, do I still do the Kyle Freako heist to get money? Yes. Okay, diversion's off the map. Let's go. Yeah, I do Kyle Freako once every live stream. Today is an exception, though. But I still do Kyle Freako.
What the hell is that sound, y'all? What ragged ass car y'all driving?
Yo, y'all better be fixing to drive that shit.
These two are so stupid. They're more concerned about the car I'm driving around in than they are about me being shot at.
Y'all know these fools can't drive for shit.
I feel you, but this client is real insistent that her face don't get seen by no cops.
Ain't no one hit a cop like a cop in a suit.
All right, start climbing. There we go. Armor. You'll get caught up on the chat in just a minute. Hey, Cam, you know how it is. Flow money is good money, man. Flow money is good money.
Bullshit.
She cool, she cool.
Oh, we're going to take out them choppers in just a second.
Came to me because I ain't from around here. Ain't no LSPD or any other kind of files on me. I keep my shit protected, baby.
Aye, babe. I know you do. If she good with you, she good with me. Why the hell they after a shit ton of gold, though?
Same reason as anybody else, baby. Just a different color hustle.
Ha! Long as they money green, I'll take it.
Let the church say amen, baby.
Amen.
Nobody's going to your funeral. Fuck you. Cover me.
All right, let's go. That was easy. Almost. Mechanic Gamer, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
I don't hear sirens.
All right, the po-po is gone.
Baby.
Too easy.
Let's get this shit dropped off and let's get paid.
Super simple, super easy. Easy. $270,000. Easy money. That's right. Get that flow money. Flow money is good money. Too easy. Today's money grind goal is just a cool $1 million, just to do a little something different today. So Clay says, I hope we get 3 times cash on Auto Shop's contract soon. We should be due for a bonus on Auto Shop contracts real soon, man. So Cam, this was the Union Depository Auto Shop contract. This was the Union Depository Auto Shop contract, which is good for $270K on single cash, and super easy to complete, as you guys can see. If and whenever the helicopter doesn't spawn, simply drive around the police station and it will.
Yo.
All right, let's go check out Miss Government Pantsuit.
And there's a fucking payment. These federal fools is timely as shit.
There she is, walking around with that slit up her skirt. Super thick. I like the way she just one-arms that bag of gold. There you go, $270,000. Nice. So that was $203,270. So that's $473,000 plus that. So we're at $973,000 so far for today's money grind. Just under $1 million. So we can make that mill like really quickly. We can finish that up really quickly. All we have to do is go to the nightclub. Let's not be an MC. Disband. Preferences. Nightclub. And that's because the nightclub wall safe is actually full. Cam, no, that's the other one. No, this is the Union Depository contract for the auto shop. Yeah, Lester's got nothing to do with the auto shops. I think you're thinking about the Diamond Casino heist. So we got an award for vehicle thief. I have no idea what that award is for. Or from, I should say. So we got a full safe. That's what she said. Because she's a gold digger. How much money do I make each live stream? It depends. It depends on what I'm doing. I try to make between 2 and 4 mil every live stream. In general, I keep the
Look who's on the dance floor.
The live stream money grind goal to 3 mil because 3 mil is sustainable. That's something that's manageable during a live stream without going over the top and without being on stream for too long. Today was a special case. This was an impromptu stream, so we were only on for about 3.5 hours, which means that only managed to get, well, this will give us a mil, so give me that money out of the wall safe. So with everything that I've earned today plus this, that's 973 mil, so about 1.2 mil, I think. Yeah, that gives us 1.2 mil with the money in the wall safe, so. Gas16, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Before we go, let's fix our nightclub popularity. And again, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. So Clay asks, am I going to buy the police motorcycle? Yes, sir. That'll be the last police vehicle that I ever buy. That'll be the only other police vehicle I buy because Rockstar's forever adding police vehicles that have a resale value of $0. So, the Gauntlet Interceptor was one that I wanted. The police motorcycle is the other one. Those will be the exceptions. Excuse me. Okay, so nightclub's not doing too badly. Nice. So we want to let's rebook. Okay. That'll boost popularity. Disband. Oh, yeah, Cam, I've got document forgery, yes. Yeah, I got the document forgery. The document forgery business as a business is not worth it, but you should have it if you plan on using it for passive income for the nightclub because it's extra money. Okay, so I think we're done here. Nice. Let's not be an MC. Good. Okay, so we're all done here. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to owe you guys. I owe you guys a Q&A session. It is getting a little late for me. I got to go take care of some personal stuff. And, of course, it's nighttime. But we hit our $1 million payday for today's live stream. So we made $1 million. So right now sitting at... yeah, $624 million on this account. Nice. Cam, that is true. That's absolutely correct. If you have document forgery, that reduces the cost for purchasing, for changing the VIN number on claimable cars from like the vehicle robberies. So document forgery will reduce that cost from $20K to $10K. Plus, if you own document forgery, it will... I think document forgery will also reduce the cost of vehicle claims from Moore's Mutual Insurance and make some of those vehicle claims free. That's what document forgery is good for. Okay, we need to go. Let's go to one of the garages. You know what? Let's go back to the auto shop because I want to see my Lamborghini. Gotta check out my Lamborghini. Yeah, and I'll have to owe you guys a Q&A session for the next live stream. Next time we have a GTA live stream, we'll definitely do a Q&A. But I got to get off here and take care of some personal stuff. But yeah, the document forgery business is definitely good. It has its perks, but as a business, it sucks. But you definitely want to have it linked to your nightclub if you have one. Look at that Lamborghini. That thing is beautiful. That's a beautiful car right there. Absolutely love that customization. That purple turned out perfectly. All right. Okay, so with that being said, guys, I got to get out of here. We will do Q&A session next time. I want to thank you guys for joining us on this Impromptu Thursday live stream. This was a ton of fun. Got some stuff done, made some money as per usual. So you guys take care of yourselves out there. The next GTA 5 online live stream will be this coming Saturday, Japan Standard Time. Hopefully we'll get some more information on the upcoming summer DLC. If we do, I will put that out on my channel soonest. So with that being said, thank you guys for being here today. Excuse me, and thanks for being part of what I perceive to be the best, or believe to be the best community here on the platform for Grand Theft Auto. You guys rock. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, with all that being said, this live stream is a wrap. Let me stand next to my Lamborghini. Hold on a minute. Let's get next to my Lambo. My Lambo right here. Love that car. Look at that. That's a good-looking car. So, I've been Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you guys for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Hey, buddy, that's the wrong salute. Wrong salute, buddy. Hold on. There we go. That's the right salute. That's much better. I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So, everyone, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time. Let's get some music on and sign off the right way. And oh, before you go, please hit that like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. So I'll see you all next time, guys. Let's get some music on and sign off the right way. You take care, guys. See you next time.